have a story, we all have a tale. Well, there's a place I've come to know well, led by a man named Sty. He's full of stories, he is quite a guy. Sit around the campfire and hear him tell his tale. Some may be able to relate to him quite well. We're all just people looking for a place to go. Well, Sty has made one, and it is quite a show. Come meet Sty, he's quite the guy. If you're feeling lonely, come and make a friend. If you need a story, on Sty you can depend. His voice is soothing like a lullaby. Sometimes he brings a tear to my eye. Sit around the campfire and hear him tell his tale. Some may be able to relate to him quite well. We're all just people looking for a place to go. Well, Sty has made one, and it is quite a show. Come meet Sty, he's quite the guy.
Well, good evening, everybody. Hey, yep, it's around the campfire night. It's not a common, typical campfire night. I think everybody out there right now knows of the tragedy that happened today. Get her done, Granny had her home burned to the ground. Well, not totally to the ground, but it's a total loss. Her home's a total loss. Everything, her life was in that home. Yeah, a lot of personal belongings, a lot of memories, a lot of things she lost in that house today. And tonight's around the campfire. Hey, let's chat about that issue, and what can we do to help out a dear friend, a dear friend. A lot of folks today have been trying to help her out. Streams galore. Let's help out, get her done, Granny. I just boom, boom, boom. I've been basically hanging out in all these streams. Some of them I didn't even comment in, just hanging out there. Now, a few things I want to point out before we get going here. At the top of the chat, I pinned the link to the GoFundMe to help out Granny, okay? Two of my awesome moderators out in the chat they're frequently posting that link for you. So you don't even have to look to the top. It's going to pop up. They're popping that link up. Links to her GoFundMe set up by E-Waste Mike, and occasionally the links to her channel. Go over and show the love by watching a bunch of her video. Rewatch some in a while and show her the love that way. I'm going to shout out who's out in the chat real quick. We had Mac Attack showed up first and said praying for Granny and family. Awesome. That's what they need, is a lot of prayers right now. Then Rain Dancer, bless her heart. Yeah. And Kirk Whipper, Voyager Center, Tim, awesome. Yeah, it is so sad. Yeah, and we all love Granny. Yeah, she's a big part of our lives. And there's Eileen. There you go. Like I told you, Eileen will post that link quite often for you guys so that you have no trouble finding the GoFundMe and her channel. So don't give me any excuses that you couldn't find it. Hey, look at here. Gina, it's good to see you. Yeah, prayers for Granny. There's Patreon Pirate. That's nice of you to be here tonight, Patreon Pirate. Gypsy and the Vanilla Gorilla. Yes, Granny's in our hearts. That's awesome. And then everybody loves her. There's Crazy Ann. Hi, sweetie. What a sad day, huh? And she's putting up posts also in the chat how to help Granny out. And then Saucy Shane, there you are, brother. Great to see. Oh, it's an OG Sun raid. Yeah, I was watching OG Sun up until about 15 minutes ago. Thanks for coming over, guys. And there's Lone Star Beer Reviews. Awesome. Yep. Yep. Donate or watch videos. Yeah. Yeah. There's all kinds of ways. We'll talk about the ways we can help her out. There's Cindy with the Hunt for Heat. Neighbor girl, great to see you. And we're getting down there. Close. Oh, the barnyard chicken. Good to see you. Does she have a place to stay? I believe so. We'll get a little update on that here in a couple minutes. There's my brother, Freeman James. Great to see you, Freeman. And we got Buddy Weiser in the house. Great to see you, buddy. And there's Gaffa. I've been seeing Gaffa all day. Yep, 71 people donated, 35.80. It's getting there. The Me Dibble. Great to see you. Can't stay, but here to show support. Awesome. There's Sterling Silver. Great. Yep, we're here to try to help out Get Her Done Granny tonight. Yeah. And there we go. I'm caught up. I've got somebody in the basement that's been very instrumental in getting this stuff jump started. There's two fellas that really jumped on this quick today. And this guy's been at it since 8 o'clock this morning. And he's been at every live stream that's trying to help Get Her Done Granny. And he's been supporting and keeping people updated. He's in touch with Get Her Done Granny. And here he is. He might be an ornery old bastard, but yeah, he's a dear friend of mine. There he is. Oh, quiet, everybody. Some bitch is taking a nap.
Right?
Don't wake him up. He's always ornery when he wakes up. Hey, Marcel, good to see you. OG son.
I love Marcel.
Marcel, she's special, ain't she?
Mm-hmm.
We
have a special relationship.
Yeah.
I feel like I've been going for 3 days.
I just get a little worried that Jimmy will punch me in the mouth if I say the wrong thing. I don't have to worry about him kicking me in the nuts because I might maybe in the kneecap. But
all you do to Jimmy is just go like this and hand him a beer.
There you go. There you go.
Nothing else.
Excuse me, Jimmy, but here's a beer. Go sit in the corner.
Marcel, see?
Yep. So yeah, and I've been seeing, I've seen a few people today. Hey, Lazy Nate, great to see you. I've seen a few people today on a few streams that have not intentionally, but I don't know if they heard wrong or if they, just didn't know, but there's a few things that have been said that weren't very accurate about what's going on with Granny and some of them with her husband, that, he's doing just fine now. No, he's not doing just fine. He's doing better, but he's not doing just fine. Am I correct, Mike?
Yeah, I was looking for her
the
update. I've been talking to Granny since 9:20 this morning. He's doing better, has a great doctor. She said he was responsive to her questions and squeezed her hand when asked. So he's at least responsive now. Before he wasn't at all.
Right.
He's still on a ventilator they want to leave it on for like 24 hours just to make sure, because
Right.
he has really bad COPD.
Yeah.
So that and the house full of smoke,
And that's the thing is, you could be a healthy person caught in that situation, and it'll take you days to recover from smoke inhalation. And he does have COPD, and that's the first thing I thought was, man, if they were in there during the live fire, what kind of shape was he in when he was brought out? And the way Granny talked about his condition immediately after the fire, and them getting him to the hospital and the sort, didn't sound good.
No.
That's very risky for someone in his health.
She told me about a week ago that his health's been declining too. So
yeah. And then when Eileen, thank you for doing this, Sty. Love you. I want everybody to know, I was going to make another donation personally, an additional one on top of what I already done, to the GoFundMe. But what I decided to do is the funds I have available up till that amount is wiped out. Anybody that super chats over here, I only get 70% of that. Any super chat is going to go to that GoFundMe, okay? But what I'm going to do is after the show, I'm going to take all those super chats and I'm going to send that amount to the GoFundMe 100%.
Right.
I'll pick up the 30% up until, if it caps my budget, I can go a little over my budget. I won't starve myself to help somebody, but I'll go down to eating a lot of mac and cheese, And so if you super chat out there tonight, folks, I just want you to know that, and I'm going to show you there's Eileen's super chat. Now $10 will get put into the GoFundMe because Eileen super chatted $10 tonight. I won't be sending $7 over. I'll send the whole 10. I'll pick up the difference, okay? Just so you know.
Patreon pirate, thanks.
Patreon. There you go. There's another $5 that's gonna go directly to Get Her Done Granny.
I'm gonna do the same thing you are, and then when my YouTube money comes in at the end of the month, I'm donating that to her. So.
Gonna go throw that over there, right?
Yeah. Plus
I've got a portion, and I got to wait till the end of the month to see what the actual balance is going to work out to. But I got a portion of my YouTube distribution for the month that I can also add to that GoFundMe. I looked at it, and I've got some leeway in my actual hard budget. So the difference out of that YouTube balance is going to go right to that GoFundMe. I'm determined, damn it. We might not be doing it as serious as we are tonight and all day today, but I hope everybody in all their streams, at least for the next week, periodically throughout their stream, push this issue to help her.
Mm-hmm.
This isn't a one-day thing. This isn't something that we do today and then hope for the best. No. We need to put our effort in for the next week. We need to, every time we stream, shout this situation out. Throw that link to the GoFundMe up during your streams over the next week. And by golly, I think we can hit the goal of $20,000, because I'll guarantee you that $20,000 is going to be, it'll make Granny's life bearable. It's not going to make it plush. I mean, in any sense. The costs associated, even if everything's insured, she's still $20,000 is gonna just make her comfortable where she can start to get back to normal.
Yeah.
So
She
that's what.
does have insurance, but it's not going to cover replacing
No.
the house, and
No,
I'm not.
there's no way she's going to be able to replace
Yeah.
everything.
I mean, she told me, but I'm not going to disclose that. But she did
No,
have insurance
no.
on the house, and she did have insurance on the van. So she'll have something there, but
Right.
the van can be replaced, but the house is just a total.
Yeah, there's no way,
rebuild
and that I've seen houses. Travis is going to do an after party and he's going to keep it going. There you go. You betcha.
God damn it!
Betcha. That's it. Pay for the drinks at the after party. There you go.
And the bad part is she took her retirement money and just paid that house off too.
That is.
Yeah.
That is really hard to swallow. I mean,
we're at 3680.
Yeah, took all of her retirement money and retired the debt on the house, so she would not have to worry about that in the future.
Yep.
I don't have any house payments anymore. The house is paid off, and then the house burns down. Now that, I'll tell you what, that if that damn house was going to burn down, why didn't it happen before she made that decision?
Yeah.
And then let the house insurance pay off the remainder of the mortgage. But that's not the way life works. It just never does.
No.
Well, thank you, Joe. That's gonna help. That's gonna help her out too. At $5. Yeah. And I want to stress everybody that we're not trying. We're not out here money fishing, okay? She needs your prayers as much as she needs your dollars, right? But she doesn't, in any sense, expect a thing from us. And we need to show her our love, whether it be in paper form by giving a couple of dollars, or just by contacting. Watch one of her videos and put a comment in there saying, I heard about the fire. My heart goes out to you. Love you. Prayers. Boom. You did your part. You didn't have to give a single dollar, but you lifted her up. Right now, she can't help but feel that damn world's out to get me. The world is out to get me. Everything's gone to shit. But to hear people say, hey, I really care. I really care. That goes a long ways, man.
Yeah. And just for people that haven't seen, that's Granny house.
Here, let me enlarge that.
Yeah, I don't have to share screen.
There's Granny's house.
Yeah. Granny used to sit right there and sit on panels. Right there.
Yep. Yep.
So,
no more live streams from the porch.
Nope.
The porch roofs, see how it's collapsed over on the right-hand side, and where she sat, it's completely gone.
Yep. This was like her dining room right here where my arrow is.
Yeah.
But well, that's her trying to break. Actually, that's her charging her phone.
That's in the burnt up van.
In the burnt up van. It still has power. But that's her new van. That's Sally.
That's Sally.
She's a total loss there. That's just another view, but
of the porch collapse.
Yep. So this is what Granny's dealing with right now.
That's
It's not a good thing.
Not good at all.
I don't know how many different and then that's her old van.
Yeah, the minivan is just totally engulfed.
Yeah. I'm trying to look at this thing. This here actually looks like a space heater with a propane tank now that I look at it.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Yeah. So I'm wondering if that exploded as well, because they said there were some explosions. I mean, the oxygen tanks, from her husband, I know a couple of them exploded, but I was
Yeah.
trying to figure out what that thing was the whole time, and I just seen the propane tank.
Yeah, and she did mention a propane tank, but I don't know if it was a 20-pounder or if it was one of those smaller canisters,
Yeah,
you know. But it don't matter. They both put off a hell of a bang, boy. I
yeah,
tell you. Yeah.
yeah.
The
She actually said she's uh. I asked her where she's staying tonight. She said she don't know yet. Probably in the shed. Gonna have the neighbor run a cord for electric. The zombies will try and go in the house tonight.
uh-huh.
So I told her I'm leaving my phone on all night so she can call me, text me, whatever she has to do.
You betcha. You'd probably be better at this real quick, Mike, if you could, because Crazy Ann's asking Sty, can you fill in what happened to Granny to Lori? Because Lori doesn't know what happened. She came into the chat and she's basically asking what's going on.
Oh,
you know?
well, around 8:30 this morning, Get Her Done Granny had a house fire, which put her husband in the hospital. She lost 2 dogs, 2 cats. Luckily, her and her daughters got out. Husband got out, and she totally pretty much lost everything she owns. And she lost 2 vehicles in the process as well. So that's the pictures I was just showing. So Granny's in dire need, and we need to help her. Granny's family.
Yeah.
So whether it's money, thoughts, prayers, comments, run her playlist, do what you got to do.
Do it. Yep. Just to let her know that she's important to people.
But I've been telling her all day, everybody's doing live streams and, the GoFundMe's up. And so she's overwhelmed because, Granny's a proud person.
She's too damn humble and she doesn't want to be a burden in any sense.
Yeah.
I've got a bunch of folks asking to come up on the panel tonight, but tonight, guys, I need to let you know, I'm keeping the panel very minimal. I sent the invite out to a very core group. And because of the topic tonight, I know in my core group that nothing will be misasked or missaid. We want to be very sensitive tonight to this issue. We want to be very sensitive to this issue.
There's so many different stories,
Yeah. And tonight's stream isn't about let's sit around and talk about penises and Minecraft. And Mike looks up and goes, where? It's not our typical.
She just sent me that picture.
Yeah, it's a 20-pounder.
Yep. So that's probably what
Yep.
But that's not the one that's in the yard. That's actually looks like it's in the house. See now, and I've mentioned it before, but I was on the fire department for 15 years, and we had a house. Old guy, he was I believe he was 70 years old at the time. His cottage, a 1-bedroom cottage, but pretty good sized place, had a nice big kitchen in it. Caught fire. We showed up on the fire call, and he was way out in the country. And we got to his place, and he was trying to get back into his, he was trying to get back into the cottage, and we had to pull him back. I had to have 2 of the firemen actually restrain him because he wouldn't stay out of the way. And we just wanted to get the place under control. And I thought this is a good opportunity for some of the guys to get some of their supplied air training. So we geared up and we went in, and I was lead man on the hose, and we worked our way through his living room, got into the kitchen, and you could not see. The smoke was literally to the floor. So we got bright shoulder lamps there. I mean, they were bright halogen lamps, and you could just barely make out things. And I'm in the kitchen and I felt something next to me and I heard a clank, clank. And I felt it and it was round on top and it had a ring around it. And then there's a valve. Oh my God, it's a 20-pound cylinder of propane. And I'm feeling around and just within arm's reach, there's 5 of them. I started backing up and I'm kicking the fireman behind me, yelling at him, back up, out of the house, get out of the house. And on the way out, kept feeling off to my left-hand side. And all I felt were nothing but propane tanks. We found out from the old guy when we got out that he says, I think there's 16 of them in there. I said, how many of them are full? He said, well, half of them, maybe 8. And one of the guys on the crew said, it's not the full ones I'm worried about, it's them empties. For some reason, empties will burst, will rupture faster because the heat radiates through them faster.
Yeah.
And they expand faster. And he says, but once one goes off, look out, man. You'll get 2 or 3 tanks that'll actually explode and rupture. And then you'll get a bunch that blow their valves off of them. And he says, we could have tanks shooting through the walls. We could, and it took about 15 minutes and we just kept hosing the place down, but wouldn't put a man too close to it. And then they started going off. And so when Granny said she had oxygen tanks and propane in the house, that the fire could reach, I just like, oh, okay, yeah, not good. It's, the hard part started after the fire was put out. While the fire is going, it's just a matter of everybody gets safe. Everybody try to save what you can. Everybody gets safe. And when it's all out and it's just sitting there, a smoldering mess, that's the hard part. That's when the hard part starts. Then you can start evaluating what you have lost. And that's when it comes down hard. And for poor Granny, I mean, she lost pets. We all love our fur babies, and the fact she lost pets. And I mean, thank the good Lord, there was no loss of life as far as her family. But I know how Mike was telling me he's getting wore out. It's been a long day. It's getting. I
juggle all that, but hey, it's for her, so
Yeah, it's worth it. It's worth it, and it's amazing how exhausted we can feel. I've been ever since I saw it on Mike's stream. I've been staying on it constantly, and I feel exhausted from it.
Yeah.
Just think of what Granny must feel like. I mean, that poor gal. I mean, and we all love her so much, She is such a special person, and I know my life's better for knowing her, much better.
Me and Granny been through a lot. We've been through a lot.
Yeah.
And like I said, I mean, we talk all the time, every day. And if I don't text her or something, she's on me. What's wrong? Where you at?
What's wrong? What's going on? Yeah. And that's it. And Granny is such a caring person.
Yeah. Ann used to be like that, but Ann don't love me no more. She don't text me. She don't ask me how I'm doing. Nothing.
I'm starting to wonder because Ann doesn't always check on me if I took my pills or not. But I did notice she does have others.
Oh yeah.
She'll tell someone else while you're there. Tell Sty to take his pills. So Ann hasn't given up on me at all. No, she's still there. I know she loves me.
She's another person I want to help too.
Yeah.
She's going through a lot of crap too. It's just
it's
ridiculous.
It is. and you wish you could do so much more, you know.
Mhm.
It's tough. It's tough, but it's amazing what our YouTube community. Hey, Dolly's Passion, it's good to see you. But David Jones, hi. The Guani's there. Hey, Guani.
You can sub to a channel, buddy, but run her playlist also.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, the sub is fine. Hit the bell and the red button and run her playlist for her. She has one playlist there. It's like 130.
Uh-huh.
And they're all, kind of short. So just anything that you run, will help her out.
Yep. And you can run it and go about other business, just run it like you would the television or the radio in the background, and it's just another way to support. It's just another way to support.
Your side of the stream is like real laggy.
My side?
Yeah, you're freezing up, and sometimes you're robotic.
But I don't see any of that on this side. I wonder why.
Anybody else see that? If you pay for the good internet, you wouldn't have that problem, cheap ass.
I don't understand my internet.
Here's me comment. Look what she's worried about. I see a lot of scrap. Oh, great.
Maybe she expects you to show up in her front yard in a chair and start scrapping stuff,
I like her scrapping. Buddy Weiser, all you got to do is just go in there, leave a comment, run her playlist. Money's not required.
Yeah.
Just, send us, thoughts and prayers and all that. Money need to be done.
It's like I tell people, you can show love in a lot of ways. You can do it in paper form in the way of money, or you can do it by just being there for her and letting her know you're there, by giving her that watch time, and she can make a little ad revenue off of that. And
David Jones, you can hit the GoFundMe links that are in the chat.
Yeah.
The only thing I would say is, and there's 99 shares on the GoFundMe, but if you donate on the GoFundMe, hit that share button up there. Then you can share it to Facebook and Twitter, and it just gets the word out a little bit more. So if everybody does that,
a lot of people, I've had people say to me, well, if I share it out, the people that would end up seeing it, they don't know who Get Her Done Granny is. No, that's not it. I know an individual that called me before the stream tonight and said, can you give me a little more details on what happened with this Get Her Done Granny, because I don't know her. And I said, oh yeah, and I filled them up to, got them up to speed on what I knew at the point. And they said, then my other concern is how much, if I donate through GoFundMe, how much of that is she going to get? So if I give her $100, is she going to get $50 of it or something? I want to know she gets as much as possible. And I said, that's a nice thing with GoFundMe. She sees so much that I think
it's only like 5 or 6%.
Yeah, it's real low. It's real low. And I told them, I said, because they said, well, I can super chat on your chat. I said, no, don't do it. They take 30%. I said, so no, do it through GoFundMe. She gets the most out of that. Mm-hmm. And so, but I kept thinking, well, I said, well, who Get Her Done Granny is. Well, yeah, I've seen her on your streams, but I don't know her. I don't really know anything about her or anything, but I mean, the poor, and they said that poor gal, what she just went through, and I'd just like to help her out. I don't know who she is, but I'd like to help her out. Nobody should have to go through that. And that's the point of sharing it out, is there's a lot of good-hearted people out there. They see somebody in a tragic situation. They don't have to know who it is. They just need to know what they're going through, and they'll help them out. And that's the point. That's the point. You're not begging. You're just planting the seed for people that have big hearts and are willing to help somebody down and out. That's all you're doing. So share it out. Share it out. All your different media platforms, you know. I see that so much, you know. Lone Star's yelling out, "Love you, Granny," and that's it. It's so many people do. Bee lady, yeah, isn't that? I've helped people. I don't have a clue who the heck they are, but I saw the situation they were in. I knew other people that did know them, but really I just helped them out because it was legitimate. They were legitimate. They had a legitimate suffering that I could help with.
Mm-hmm.
So what the heck? I'll help them out, because I didn't, you know, and that's it. It's selfless. You need to be a little selfless to do it, because once you give to them to help them out, now it's their responsibility to take that and do something with it and improve their situation. You've done your part, and Granny will. Yeah. Every single dollar will go into just trying to restore things for her family. She's so selfless that she'll get everything back in order for her family. And if there's anything left over, she'll figure out a way to put that into her home somehow, so it improves the whole family's lives. She won't do a thing for herself. She gets the benefit of a home and the comforts and get back to normal. But that's it. She's not going to go do something special for herself. She's not that kind of a person.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the thing she told me today, she's like, well, the girls are fine. They're safe and warm. My husband's being well taken care of. I said, okay, and what about you? She's like, I got it handled. I said, no, you don't have it handled.
She won't tell us the truth. No. You know, even if she was suffering, she wouldn't tell you she is.
No. I mean, I've been on her ass all day. I said, you know what? But I've been on her ass to make sure, she has water to drink. She eats something. Because, Granny won't freaking eat.
No.
She has to keep her strength up, or they're going to find her laying out there on the front lawn. You know, and then, then what?
And that's it, is she'll try to carry all this burden on her shoulders, and then she'll collapse. Right to the point of collapse.
Yeah,
unless other people.
She's overloaded, but she did say that she's meeting with the Red Cross tomorrow. So.
Oh, good. Oh, good. So. Yeah. Chowser Fox and Outdoors is asking what happened. We've had that question earlier. Granny had her house burned down this morning. She lost her home. Total loss. She lost her vehicles, 2 vehicles. She lost pets. The family's okay. Her husband is in the hospital, and hopefully he's recovering. But he had some very bad ill effects from the smoke because he suffers from COPD, and right now it sounds like he's still on that edge of stable and critical. So it's,
he is in ICU, so
so
he's not out of the woods, but
that's
Sarika had an earthquake. Whole village damaged around us.
Sarika dealing with serious earthquakes here. Oh my gosh, Sarika, really? They're having serious earthquakes. Whole villages destroyed around us. Yeah.
Samantha had an earthquake up there too.
Yeah, Chowser, it's really a sad day for Get Her Done Granny. It's just, my heart's broken. I mean,
I put up a tough shell, but
yeah, this one, it's like it's dug deep. It dug
Yep.
deep. The yeah, and that's it. I mean, and that's why tonight we're talking about you do whatever you can. Yeah, you know, some people you're just not able. You just don't have it to give. But the one thing that you can give is that love and support. That's free, man. It don't cost you anything except a little bit of time to let her know that you're thinking about her, you're praying for her, and that you care, you know?
Does anybody else see the lag on his side? Or maybe I got to refresh and come back in. I don't know, but it's...
And on my side, everything's running smooth. Me, you, everything.
All right. Well, I want to see if anybody in chat's having a problem, because if it's not you and not them, then I'm gonna.
And I've been kind of watching the chat. I haven't seen anybody say anything when you asked them the first time.
Yeah, because you go like laggy, and then you get like the robotic, and your voice is annoying enough regular. I don't need to listen to that crap. Well, I'm trying to get new watchers. No, anybody got lag on Sty side? Anybody?
Yeah.
Nobody
Anne's not seeing it, and she's in Norway, for God's sake.
Oh, Anne don't count.
Oh, and okay, Buddy says it looks good.
All right, I'm gonna drop down.
And it's okay. Mac Attack says it's okay.
They're stupid. They don't know nothing.
You just been on it so damn long today. You're all the all the resident memory in your damn machine is packed tight.
My internet meter might be running out.
That's
I gave all my money to Granny. I can't pay no more.
Yeah, you didn't pay. Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna drop down. I'll come back up. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, B lady. That's why I decided I was gonna do this stream tonight, just dedicated to what happened to Get It Done Granny and the issue itself. It's because a lot of people that they worked all day, they didn't catch this stuff, and people have been doing live streams all day on this issue. And thank you everybody for letting me know that it's okay on your end. But you know what happened to Get Her Done Granny, I think for many of us, I see so many out in the chat that always ask, where's Get Her Done Granny? I haven't seen her in a while. You know, has anybody heard from her? It was so evident how many people just, they became attached. They became attached to her, and she became part of our YouTube family. And now something so tragic has happened to her that I think it hurt so many of us right to the core, where we're just like, what can we do? How can we help them? And I want to thank every single one of you. There's 45 in the house right now. That's wonderful. Well, I hope you got your ass tied on straight now.
I did go take a leak.
Oh, there you go. Maybe that was the problem. Your eyes were, you couldn't see. Couldn't see through that damn.
Yeah, I didn't have to sit down to do it either.
You didn't?
No.
Wow. Do you have to wash the wall next to it, or?
Maybe the floor, but it'll dry.
It'll dry. It'll be sticky, but it'll be dry at least, right? Oh, there ain't nothing worse than you got little ones in the house that just can't seem to get it within that rim. Yeah. And the next morning you walk in there and you're wearing socks, and you take 2 steps and you look down and you go, I'm not wearing socks anymore. Damn boys peed all over the floor, and I stepped in that sticky mess and lost my socks.
I chased my daughter yesterday in the driveway, so she ran through the house, down the steps, and out the back door. Well, the whole backyard is nothing but mud, and she was in her socks.
Her socks right into the mud.
She threw them right in the garbage can. It was hilarious. I haven't
The,
heard nothing from Granny. Mr. Fulton, don't send Granny messages because she's not going to
yes,
answer them.
no, and she does
I mean,
not need
I'm not saying that to be an ass or anything. It's just
no.
Granny got way too much going on to answer messages. But
Right. She, we all care about her. We all want to know, blah, blah, blah. But realistically, let's be very mature about this.
okay.
The lady has her hands full. She doesn't have time to have a conversation with each and every person.
No.
She doesn't, I mean, right now, she doesn't even have time right now to sit down and just clear her mind of what has happened.
Yeah.
Her mind is going 1,000 miles a minute, and that doesn't help her. It doesn't help her to have everybody trying to send her messages and talk to her. And I liked what B Lady was saying earlier. I really do. You know how easy it is, folks? Make an e-card and email it to her, or on Facebook Messenger it to her. If not, print one off, or go to the corner store and buy yourself a thinking of you card and get it off to her. But because those don't require a response, but they say a lot, but
What the fuck?
to contact her and ask for questions is really, really tough. What the fuck? He's off and running. Something important like ice cream or something. She can watch this tonight, and we don't know. She might pop in once in a while and watch it, but she's not going to comment. She's not coming up on the panel. We're going to let her recover.
Yeah, this hasn't even started to sink in yet. So.
Yeah.
I'm gonna redo my damn router because this is driving me fucking nuts.
What? It's not.
No, robot.
Oh, really?
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 Bye, Felicia.
Bye, Felicia. What the heck? Oh, Chowser, that's awesome. Thank you for. I'll say thank you for Granny. And that's it. I mean, I had someone earlier today tell me, I looked at the GoFundMe and I see all these 10, 20, 50, 100, $200 donations. And they said literally, I don't think I can squeeze any more than $5, and I don't know if I dare just do a $5 on there. I told him, I said, if you do a $1 on there, it's going to be as appreciated as the $100 one. I guarantee you. It doesn't matter. That what GoFundMe does is we show our appreciation as much as we possibly can, if we can. And what we're doing is just showing our appreciation for her. It's that there's no winners or losers in helping someone out. We're all winners. If it touches your heart and to the point where you're willing to say so to her, that, oh man, I'm hurting for you, I care, I love you, and I'm going to pray for you. Or it touches your heart and you're pretty flush and you say, I'm going to donate $200 to her. You know what? Emotionally, both ends of that scale matter just as much. Just as much. That's one thing money can't buy, is our love for each other, Yeah, you don't hurt yourself to help someone else. I always say that. You don't go without dinner to provide dinner to those that don't have dinner. Because eventually
you're going to starve to death and you're not helping anybody. So no, you don't give till you are in need. That's I've preached that for years. Give when you can, but never give to the point where you're in need. He's back.
I redid my router. I redid my computer.
So everything's rebooted.
So if this don't work, then you suck.
I don't suck.
Yeah,
Everything's good here, and everybody out in the chat says I'm good. And we're crying out loud.
You know what the problem probably was? I had like 8 tabs open, with stuff running, and so that's probably what it was. Foxit Outdoors, appreciate that, buddy. Thank you.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's so now I just have 2 tabs open: Pornhub and this one.
See, and that's it. I had a conversation.
It's still doing it, so I don't know what it is.
What the hell?
I ain't worried about it. Just keep rambling.
Just keep rambling. Yeah. B lady, I had a conversation with an individual tonight before the stream. And we were talking about folks that just don't have the resources to help financially, and that and they feel that their prayers just aren't enough, but they don't realize that so if someone if someone has any kind of religious faith, they need to understand that their prayers are that Granny will get through this. And now it's up to God to make sure that happens. And he'll do that through the hearts of other people that care about her.
Yep.
So right now, I hope God's so damn busy that he had to assign a special angel to handle all of the incoming requests for Granny. That he can't handle them all on his own. And there's Phil. Great to see you, buddy. Great to see you.
Let Joe W. Life Adventures, Joe Woody. He PayPal'd me $20 to get her done, Granny, and it just went in. I didn't see a place to put comments in there. I've seen some people have comments in there.
I couldn't put comment either. I left I wanted to let her know it was me because, of course, it doesn't show up there as
right.
Sty.
I think she knows.
Yeah, I hope she knows. Well, I hope she remembers that. Oh yeah, and then there's 2 of us because my son's in there too. And just as an update, it's 75 donors, $3,880. I mean, come on, guys, we're $120 away from hitting 20%.
Ooh,
$120 away from hitting 20%
away.
Or $80 away. Just
Why?
Because your internet sucks.
What's your updated amount?
$39.20.
God, why is you're the one with the problems, not me?
Yeah, I'm the one with the problem, but I got more money on my thing than you. But I'm the one with the problem.
You got old man internet.
Jerk.
What the fuck?
So it's 75 donors, 108 shares, and 62 followers. So thank you.
That's what mine's showing, but it's only showing 3880.
Well, that's because your internet's stupid.
Oh, it rejected your card. That's why. There you go. Now I figured it out. It rejected Mike's card.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
But I tell you what. So if we're only $80 away from hitting the 20% of a $20,000 goal, come on, guys. This is day 1. And like I said, throughout the week, I implore all of our creators out there, if you're doing a stream, at least a couple times during your stream, give a shout out to Granny's Plight and put that link, GoFundMe link out there. The rest of the week, I'll be doing just that, yeah, for at least the next 7 days. Just because we don't want the issue to grow old, because it's going to take a very, very, very long time for Granny to get beyond this. And if we can put a week of our time into the effort, then that's nothing compared to what she has to live with for a long time.
I mean, for 9 hours, which is when I did the GoFundMe, at $39.20, that's $435 an hour, $435 an hour.
Right.
You people can't get to $500 an hour for Granny. Come on now.
Come on now.
Wish I could make $500 an hour. No, everybody's been awesome. It's greatly appreciated.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
I did let Granny know, because I asked her, if she looked at the GoFundMe, and she said no. And so I let her know, and we were at like 32 or something when I showed her that.
Uh-huh. And I bet she was just shocked.
My internet ain't slow and lagging, B-Lady. I got top notch.
Yeah, right. Somebody took a big notch out of your top. Your internet ain't working. What is shit?
Oh, yeah, I wore it out today, man. You know what? I think I might have my computer running downstairs, and that might be the problem, too.
That could be. You got the system running downstairs,
And I
eating
got
away on your bandwidth.
One downstairs running, and this one running.
Yeah.
And my PlayStation's on.
Oh, yeah.
And I
I
have my
did.
cell phone.
I couldn't believe it, but I had my PlayStation running the other day, and I'm doing a stream, and there was a couple of lags and interruptions. I shut that PlayStation off. Everything started running smooth.
Yeah, I can actually shut this off because I'm not running anything on it.
And I found that, the PlayStation is pinging the internet constantly because it's updating the PlayStation Store and things that it's listing.
I mean, see?
Yeah.
I'm doing nothing on there.
Right. But
so
you're doing nothing, but it's doing something in the background.
Yeah, I'm gonna shut that off. It's been on all. I think it's actually been on for like 3 days.
Yeah.
And don't want to play with nobody anymore. So why bother?
Yeah, Moose Scale, that's nice that Lizzie Ann did that. Yeah, I noticed everybody's stepping up to bat. They're getting little videos out. Nicholas Green got one out. People are getting the issue out there and letting people know that someone that so many know is down and out right now. I mean, and
I'm gonna have to spend the whole weekend just going through everybody's little videos and stuff because I haven't had time today.
That's yeah.
But I'll definitely check them all out.
I got to check out Nicholas's, and that was it because I watched Saucy Shane's stream, and our Gil and R5 were streaming at the same time, so I had both them running, bouncing back and forth. Then I got a phone call. I'm talking on the phone. I had to turn the volumes of those two down, and it was like I had 3 conversations going on at once in the place, and then I saw OG-san pop his up, and I jumped over there and I go, oh boy, here we go. That's 4 that I sat in and watched them all, and caught Nicholas's little video in between. The B Ladies hoping to make one tomorrow. That's awesome. That's it too, is all these little videos, all these streams, we're all leaving a little historical record of what happened today. A year from now, we can look back and go, boy, that was a sad time, boy. That was a sad time, but things are better now. Things are going good. And yeah.
Her only problem is going to be is if, when her husband gets out of the hospital, because.
Where is he going?
Yeah, where is he? Yeah, that's the thing.
That's why I hope
that's probably going to be down the road.
I hope the Salvation Army can find a local landlord somewhere that has a home that would be suitable to their household.
Salvation Army? You mean Red Cross?
Red Cross.
Or Red Cross. Well, now wait a minute. Don't go there. Don't go there.
I don't.
Salvation Army should be contacted also.
Well,
I'm telling you, they should,
it's-
because the Salvation Army here many times has put families up in homes after disasters like a fire.
Okay. No.
Yeah, not just
thought
the
they
Red
were
Cross,
government.
the Salvation Army. No, the Salvation Army. You'd be amazed at what they can do to step up. They bought me, the Salvation Army bought me 3 months of insulin one time. Now that's $1,800 worth of insulin. And it was the Salvation Army that paid for it. I went to the Red Cross. They said, we can help you out with a month. And I said, I'm down and out and strapped for 3. I don't know what I'm going to do about the other 2 months. And they told me, here, call this number at Salvation Army, talk to them. They told me, you go to this outfit, they're going to give you a voucher. You just take it to the pharmacy, and they're going to give you 3 months of insulin. And sure enough, the Salvation Army picked that up. And the Salvation Army, I've watched them with burnout situations. They show up and they provided furniture for the whole home, for the new place that people got. It was a rental place. It was empty, you know. So now they got a roof over their head, but nowhere to sit except the floor. And the Salvation Army managed to provide all the basic furniture and needs what they needed for that house. So I may have, I meant the Red Cross, but I'm glad I misspoke, because the Salvation Army is another great resource.
Okay, you got me.
That, well, I don't give a fuck about you. I did care about Granny, and yeah. Do you want me to come down there and burn your fucking house down so it can be about you?
I'm
You
closer.
can kiss my ass.
Oh, he's closer. He's closer. And he
you know
told me earlier, for just $500 he'll see to it.
You know what? That's Phil. You know what? Give me $250, and I'm out the door.
Oh, cool. Can I make that in 3 equal payments?
You can make it in 10 payments. I don't care.
Fuck you both.
Fuck, $25 a month for 10 months.
And then I'll go to his
Pack
work.
your shit, Mike. Get ready.
And then I'll go to his work and burn his car.
Oh,
He can get another when he's at work. They got thousands of them.
Mine's not hard to find.
Right.
Well, that's pretty bad. Your luck, though, Phil. He'll burn a customer's car parked right next to yours, and the customer's just showing up to pick it up. Yeah. Oops, I burnt the wrong car. Oh, well. Phil, explain that.
Right, Dennis? Dennis, you see how these 2 assholes abuse me? Jesus.
Abuse you. The Sty ribbon bullshit I get at everything spicy, and you call this ribbing? You little shit. As you can tell, everybody, don't we just love each other up here around the campfire? Yeah. Nothing but the bestest of friends. Oh, you big baby. Oh, God.
Shit.
Quit being a bitch.
Give him a candy bar and have him sit in the corner.
Granny's at the gas station filling up her Jeep with gas.
Oh, there you
I
go.
told her to do a fill and go.
There you go. There you go.
Fill it up,
I was
drive off.
delirious.
Right.
I was, yeah. Sorry, I had smoke in my eyes.
Yeah. I told her why she's there, buy something to eat.
Yes. She needs this.
Have we found a way to get any kind of money to her yet? Did she go work on like an account or something that can go into?
Yeah, she said the bank is gonna, she went and renew her card, but they set up a thing for what was it? Apple Pay, which I never heard of.
Yeah,
I've heard of Google Pay, but I said, is that tied? Can you tie that to your PayPal? And she's like, yeah. So my head is throbbing. What would be a low salt snack? Dick. Oh, I can't.
Oh shit.
No, actually,
low
Yeah,
salt.
Look.
I hear.
Look what I did. I put Dick.
You put Dick. Who's Richard?
I wrote Dick.
Sorry, what would be a Dick?
That's Mike.
I don't know what's a good no salt snack for. And then she'll say, "Come on down," and I ain't got time for that.
Ain't nobody got no time for that.
I'm just trying to make her smile, give her a laugh.
Yeah,
Can't wait to see it.
Yeah, Tim, you probably don't love me either, do you, Tim?
No.
Yeah, well, at least he's baking it pretty well. Yeah. I thought pretty good comment, man. Tim's good at baking it.
Here's her answer.
Can't see it.
No, semen is healthy, you idiot.
Good old Granny. See, at least we got her smiling.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's too far from the coast. She's too far from the coast. There ain't no semen there in West Virginia.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's what I gave her back. Focus.
Well, you don't have to swallow.
Oh, okay.
What good's a snack if you can't swallow it?
Right.
Oh, I don't know.
Put a little pinch between your teeth.
And what did I say at the beginning of tonight's stream? This is all about Granny, and we're not going to talk about Minecraft penises and things like that. And here we go. Look at this shit. Look at what Mike brings into this. But at least the conversations with Granny.
Right.
So if it's making Granny smile,
right.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was like literally shocked that she came up on my panel this morning.
I was
too.
I could not believe that. I'm glad she did.
I sat there, just all I had to do was click one button and I'd be in the basement there.
Yeah.
But boy, I wanted to hear everything she had to say and be able to watch and just read, try to read her persona at the time. And yeah, that poor girl. Now what the hell?
That's what she said.
Oh, you can make me laugh at a time like this. Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to do.
That's that's the thing is think about it, folks. Granny will come up on the panel. I've had her on my panel for hours and she doesn't have a lot to say. And then all of a sudden, boom, she comes out with a one-liner that has everybody just fricking holding their gut, laughing their ass up. Or she gets pissed off and decides to vent. And I sit here and I go, she's one of those people you just love to see angry, because she's so good at it. If she wants to get angry, boy, she's good at it.
Well, yeah.
And you fall in love with the lady, man. You can't help it. You just can't help it. She's one of those people that if you just got her in the room with you, you feel better,
Now I got a question for you. I don't know if anybody's said anything about this, but does she have a place to stay tonight?
She said she's probably just going to stay in her shed because the zombies will be out in her house digging around, which is, the meth heads and all that stuff that she likes to call zombies.
Oh, yeah. Really?
But yeah, she don't want to leave there.
There's a lot. I got a couple of comments.
I just worry that it'd be awful if something else were to happen and something else was to catch fire. She was talking about like a wood stove or something on her other property, and that
right.
And I would think if he hasn't started that in a while, I'd hate to see that chimney catch on fire. On fire.
Yeah,
that would really be horrible.
Yeah, yep. I think she wants to stay close. So because it's like half of the house, probably like the front half of the house is gone.
Yeah.
But just the back, like where she was walking around when she was on the stream, is still, it's a big mess, but it's still intact. So what she has, she don't want walking away, or so she's not going to leave there. No matter what I tell her or anybody else tell her, she's going to stay on that property.
Yeah, and they got crackheads in West Virginia too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
They're
everywhere. They're everywhere.
Yeah. And what the fun part? A lot of them are named Patterson, so I don't know.
All right, that's enough, you two lovebirds.
He started it.
I did.
He started it. Don't you boys make me pull this car over and turn around and go home.
Turn around. I don't want to go anyway.
I didn't want to go anyway. Made me sit back here with him.
Turn this bitch around.
I would think at this point that that the insurance company has been there and probably boarded the place up to secure it.
Well, the problem is, I'm not sure how you can really board up. I mean, the back and the sides, yes, but yeah. I really think she'll probably have the next day or so when everybody's there doing whatever they have to do, insurance, and I don't even know if I asked her this morning, when she could go in, and she said after the investigators went in to figure out what was what, but they didn't tell her anything.
No.
So it takes a couple days, I guess, too.
Yeah. They won't issue their report any sooner than probably 48 hours.
Yeah.
They might give a pre-report, but not the final report.
He's got no clue what started it, huh?
No, I'm gonna guess it was probably an electrical deal.
That's what I was. It sounds like it was electrical, and looking at the house, it started right there in the front, somewhere in the front, either on the porch or just inside the inside wall. Because if it got hot enough, shattered the front window there in that dining area, those flames come out, get under that porch roof with all that open air, and take the porch out faster than the main house. So I've seen enough of them fires, fought enough of them. That first thing I thought was electrical. Now that shed that she's got, nice thing there is she can lock the door, she can have a heater going. Somebody comes and is crawling around out the house, she can call the cops from the shed, look out the door, and say, "Get out of here, you son of a bitch!" They don't go away, call the cops. Well, that's the only concern I have is with some of these crackheads. We've had people here in the town I live in end up with a severe ass kicking from some of these drug characters trying to break into their garages and the like, and they go out and think, well, I can just chase them off. Some of them just don't have the wits to them to run off. They just violently react, and I don't want that to happen.
Yeah.
Shut up, Buddy Weiser.
I mean, Granny's pretty self-sufficient, so it's kind of those deals where
with buttermilk,
you worry about her, but she can take care of herself. So
have that mayo sandwich with some buttermilk.
Yeah.
I got no buttermilk here. Matter of fact, I don't even think we have any mayonnaise here. Nobody here eats mayonnaise.
Man, oh man. Banana, mayonnaise, and peanut butter sandwich with a big glass of buttermilk. You bet your ass. You're not going to get any Charlie horses because all the potassium in them bananas. You actually lose weight overnight because of peanut butter. Peanut butter, it's all protein, and I can't remember the chemical in it that it speeds up your metabolism, and you actually burn calories.
Right.
If you sleep after eating peanut butter. Yep. So peanut butter and mayo just makes it taste good. So mayo, banana, and peanut butter sandwich. And then you need the vitamin D. Drink that buttermilk. It's good for you. So, Phil, you want to come over for dinner?
Fuck no.
Do you? Now, you know what? Since Big Fathead came on the panel, it's not.
What?
It's what?
It's not lagging anymore.
It's not lagging?
No, that was weird.
Huh?
Oh, maybe I wasn't taking up enough space. I just wasn't taking up enough space, and your system was just trying to find me. And now he come on, and the system goes, "Oh, there's something we can focus on."
Put that on the head of your dick if you can find it.
I'm trying to find yours.
It's in your mouth.
Oh.
So put that on your tongue.
Asshole. I done that.
I know.
Don't put that on your asshole.
Ah!
Yeah, there you go. Stick your finger in it.
Right on the nail. I was just trying to trip it without hitting it, but it hit me right on the nail. Ouch.
I think you should do one on the tongue for Granny.
I just did.
What's the matter, Canoe Hound? Dennis, did I upset your stomach with that? Come on.
Oh, I'm all for the peanut butter and mayonnaise sandwich. Fuck that buttermilk.
No, I can
mean, I
get
don't like
myself to
either,
the
but
sandwich, but
I would do the sandwich all day long before the buttermilk.
oh god, and I just got I won't. Well, yeah, I got to go to the store tomorrow. I'm out of creamer, so I can get some fresh
That was a-
buttermilk.
I can fix you up some creamer right now if you want, Sty.
Uh,
Oh, here,
It might be salty.
I already got some made. Hold on.
no, no. I'm not sure what.
That
What
was a YouTube challenge, the peanut butter banana. Because when I did mine, I put chicken salad with grapes in it. I put jelly. It's in one of my videos somewhere. I was actually watching it the other night. I bumped it up a notch or 3.
Oh lordy, what a mess.
Yeah, see, it's your internet all jacked up.
What if you can ask me?
Yeah, right, Buddy Weiser? Yuck. There's something wrong with Sty.
Why, Jesus.
What is he doing?
That's right, Samantha.
Yes, Samantha.
You know, I can do that. You know, I could, but I didn't think. Look at this. You know, this is just to make somebody happy. Well,
This full creamer coming to a store near you. Look how they spelled coming. Come on, Dennis.
I like that.
Good old Dennis.
I'll fix you right up, Sty.
there now.
It's my own unique blend of creamer for you.
The shut up. There. Quit asking me what happened. The
Jesus.
I mean, a good buddy of mine
Well,
sends me a message saying, people keep asking what's going on. Why don't you put a banner that tells what happened? There you go. That's what's going on. Granny had her house burned down.
here's the problem with that banner. Granny had her house burned down. Does that mean she had somebody do it? You
Maybe.
should put
No, it doesn't say burnt down.
Granny's house
burned down.
burnt down.
No.
You old senile boy, I tell you what.
No, Phil's
That
right
makes
on
sense.
this one.
Granny
Phil's
had
right
her
on
house
this.
burned down. Not didn't had her
She
house.
didn't have
burnt
her house.
down.
Right.
Granny had her
Granny had her house burnt down would be bad.
Yes.
Granny had her house burned down doesn't imply who did it.
Why
Right.
didn't you put there Granny lost her shit?
I could have
There
done
you go.
that
Granny
too, but
lost
I
her
didn't
shit.
want
There
to
you
type
go.
that. You get what's down there. Kiss my hiney.
Look,
I
look how
could care
easy
less if
that
you
guy
like
worked
it or
out.
not.
I think Mike's lost his shit.
He's gonna
Just
fuck around and have to take a nitro pill by the time we get done with him today.
Granny would laugh at that. You're right.
Yeah. I bet you Granny would laugh at this whole stream, for God's
Yeah.
sake. She'd be going, listen to them goofballs up there. Thank
I know
you.
they were going to be
Thank
this
you,
one.
P
That was
lady.
my house on a
Thank
long time
you,
ago.
P lady. It's simple. It's just simple. And
Right.
Granny had her house burned down.
You're an
You
idiot.
got any questions about it? Ask Mike.
How did she have her house burned down?
When did she? Yeah, they're
How?
going to
How?
ask. When?
She had.
When? Oh, that was about 15 years ago, but, we're slow. I'm old,
Yes,
I'm
you
slow.
are. Slow and old.
Yeah.
And you stink too. So.
How the hell would
You know
you
what that
know
is?
that?
Yeah, it's freaking
It's
style.
him.
You guys are
I
goofier
thought it
than
was a
shit.
trash down here.
There isn't a single person out in the chat that would believe you're smelling me. That if you're smelling something off, it's at your place, not my place.
No, it's coming right through here. Right through here.
Coming,
I've
Yeah,
got, I've
in
got
your
a
place.
housekeeper.
No. It's coming from
Yeah.
you.
My wife.
yeah. Well, you better keep the house better then.
Don't ever let her hear me say.
In fact, my place right now smells like there's a fire in a forest because I got 2 of those wax heaters that are full of these pine scented wax
Oh my
cubes,
God.
and this place smells like a pine forest, man. Yeah, if you walk, my neighbor, he walks past the door and he knocks on the door. I answered it this afternoon. I go, "What's up?" And he goes, "I just wanted to say welcome to the forest." I go, "Oh, you can smell that shit in the hallway, huh?" He goes, "Oh yeah, walk past your place and always smell our pine trees." Yeah.
We need a stream of Granny fighting crackheads with a baseball bat. I should tell her to film that.
That would be good.
Yeah, she should have her camera ready. The
Terrible.
Matter of fact, that happened, and then that would go viral, and then she'd have even more money.
No shit.
Yep.
Well, certainly.
No.
Why?
We need 30 more to hit $4,000.
34 is all that's needed?
30, you dumbass. Listen. Take that bug out of your ear and listen to
34?
I'm gonna 34 your ass. Keep it up.
You can't say 34?
No, because it's 30.
More.
Not 34.
More?
30 more. 30 more, you dumb whore.
That's what mine says we need 30 more. But I think 34 more would be better, wouldn't it?
I'm really tired of you.
Good. I'm doing so good tonight. I know you've had a long day.
You're wearing me out, dude. Are there any YouTubers in this community that live close to Granny? There is one, and I don't remember who it is.
I
don't remember who it was. But they said
Nicholas Green's 5 hours from her.
Yeah, there's somebody that's like 45 minutes or something.
I had something I had to take care of. We're all good.
Well, rest in peace, Sonny.
What the fuck?
He killed
serial killer! I told you not to be showing that shit off on my channel.
I told you I don't like cereal.
Yeah, Cindy lives 3 hours away.
3 hours away.
Jimmy, you can lick my left nut.
Oh, you're so nice.
Yeah,
Mike's in rare form tonight.
Yeah, he is. Yeah. The
Fuck Jimmy.
Yeah, I'm probably a good 4 or 5 hours from Granny, Mike.
I don't know.
Because we can drive to North Carolina in 10 hours. West Virginia's probably halfway. Oh, we just got to get on the other side of fucking Ohio. That's the biggest problem. 4 hours to go through fucking
Pennsylvania. The length of Pennsylvania.
No, we don't have to go through Pennsylvania. Not from Michigan.
Yeah.
No, but the length of Pennsylvania from Ohio far enough to the East Coast to be to West Virginia, you goofball.
Well, no, when we go to North Carolina, we go right down through Ohio, through West Virginia to hit North Carolina. We don't go through Pennsylvania.
Granny,
I didn't say you did.
Well, God damn it, old man.
The length of Pennsylvania.
Who the fuck was talking about Pennsylvania?
I mentioned the length of Pennsylvania.
Granny is 7 hours and 12 minutes from me.
Boy, he is just fucking Lululand.
Yeah. 7 hours.
Not.
7 hours and 12 minutes.
Who the fuck was talking about Pennsylvania? We're talking about how far it was from where me and Mike live to Granny's.
Yes.
What did Pennsylvania have to do with that?
It has everything to do with it. Fuck yourself.
To do it. Go fuck yourself. What, are you going to stop off at Nicholas Green's house on the way or something?
Yeah, because he's only 5 hours from her.
Yeah. So it's 7
It would be about 8 hours for you, Phil. It's like 7 hours and 12 minutes for me. And you're an hour north of me, so you're about 8 hours.
Wow.
Holy shit.
We're almost in North Carolina. I got you.
I'm 17 hours. Holy shit.
Yeah, well, you need to take a ride.
17 hours.
And the way Sty drives, it's probably more like 24 hours. So
bull fucking shit. I get there before you if I left at the same time.
He's got that old man bladder you got to pull over every half an hour.
Right.
No, I don't. I got plenty of Gatorade bottles.
Yeah.
I got plenty of Gatorade bottles, and
Yeah,
I'll
you
just,
get 17 hours,
I'll
and the
just-
inside of his
I'll-
pant legs would be completely
I'll-
drenched in piss.
I'd just dump when I get there. You know, I could put a fire out when I get there.
There you go.
Yeah.
Buddy Weiser says he'll donate $20 to watch Nick eat a Reaper chip. I don't think he's got any Reaper chips. I don't think he's keeping any Reaper chips around.
No, that's not in his normal inventory.
What? Ann said, I'll take a fly. I got a fly for you.
What the fuck?
Yeah. I live in Virginia, Tennessee, and the Virginia side here is so short we could be in West Virginia in like minutes. There you go.
There you go.
Well, go then.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Well, the
Quit-
thing was on
Quit talking about it. Get in your fucking car and go.
yeah. The thing is, like on Gil Skills, everybody
Grumpy
wants,
old man, ain't he?
yeah, they want to donate and do all this stuff, but Granny needs time to process. So, she don't really need to get bombarded with, a bunch
No.
of crap all at once. She's gonna need a few days to just sit and figure out what's what and where she has to go and what has to be done. And then after that, because I already told you, people want to go donate and do this and do that for you. You'll send you this and send you that, but we're gonna have to give her a little while to
Right.
chill out.
Yeah, I asked her about an address, and she says not yet. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I said, this hasn't even begun to sink in yet.
No.
And with her being on the property, it's don't help her either. But I can't blame her. I'd probably do the same thing. Actually, like I said, if my house burned up, I'd just sit here with a full gas can, 5-gallon gas can full with the lid off, and just wait for it to come in the door.
That's
Score.
Score.
this ain't GTA.
Yeah, she needs help against the zombies. That's about all she's gonna need help for.
Yeah.
Was any of her girls going to be there with her in the shed?
No, her girls are all at her daughter's house.
Yeah.
And I guess when the fireman, she was telling me that because she lost 2 dogs and 2 cats, and I guess 2 dogs were like in the cage in the kennel, and the fireman just came out and put it on
Set it in the yard.
So she's like, "Can you cover that out? My girls don't need to see that." So, and then she said she was walking through the house, and there was an outline of her one cat, from the smoke. When you move,
Oh,
you get that outline. Yeah, she sent me that, and I was like,
Yeah.
it's terrible.
no.
It's not. I woke up this morning. That was the first thing I saw, and I was like,
Yeah. Shit. What a way to start the day.
yeah.
I used to hate that after fires, and we'd have to go in and do incident reports, and then we would do pet recovery, and we'd always ask the owners to not be present when we did the pet recovery. And yeah, we had some guys on our crew. They were really good at recovering the pets. They showed a lot of respect to getting the pet removed from the site, and because we had seen neighboring town a situation where a guy lost a pair of Great Danes in a fire, and they drugged the dogs out of the house into the front yard, and the guy's standing there on the curb and sees them dragging his.
That's like someone's children, man.
That's
Damn near.
yeah. And the worst
Some
part
people
was
they like their animals better than their kids.
and that was the worst part. In that case, we were there, on an assist, so we weren't doing much anything, and we saw this going on, and we could not freaking believe it. They're doing this in front of this guy, and most of us firemen knew the guy. He's a middle-aged guy. He's in his 40s, and he's single, and all he has is that pair of Great Danes, and he had them for like 8-9 years. So that was his family, that pair of Great Danes. And so if you lost somebody in the fire, you're going to just grab them by the collar and drag them out in the front yard in front of the family? No, that's terrible.
Yeah.
What's the best way to protect pets from fire? It's tough. it's tough. Through all my fire trainings, that's one thing they really pounded into us is if we were on supplied air and we go in the house and we're down on the floor, that's where you're going to find pets. And look under things that are more than 4 inches high. Anything more than 4 inches high, look under it. Get your flashlight and look under it. Because in a fire, what do your pets do? They dive under things and they head for corners of the room. They'll go to a corner of the room. They're not laying on the couch shaking. They're getting as low and as far away as they feel safe. They're not safe, but they feel safer. And that's where you look for them. And man, I've pulled cats out. I've pulled little house dogs out that were under the couch. All you saw was the tip of a nose looking out underneath the skirt of the couch. And you reach under there and you pull out a Yorkie, you know. And the best thing to do, and we did it, our department did, we had these cotton panels. They're kind of a heavy cotton, heavyweight. It'd be like maybe 4 times the weight of a t-shirt. And you go past the pumper truck, you open the side valve and you soak them and you tie like 4 of those to your rig. Because if you find a pet, throw that over their head. Throw it over their head and get them the hell out of there. They breathe through that and it cuts the smoke way back. They're not inhaling all that damn smoke, and it's cool, and they don't panic as much because it's cool and they're able to breathe again. But that's what we did for pet handling. We had one where the guy had a German Shepherd. This guy helps that German Shepherd out. He's dragging him halfway through the house, and then he picks him up and he comes out the door with him. And that poor German Shepherd, he's soaked because they're spraying water all over, and ragged looking. Get him out, and he sets him down in the yard. That German Shepherd looked up at him, bit him in the leg, and started yanking his pet leg back and forth. German Shepherd was pissed off because he was a stranger. I was laughing so hard. I said, yeah, you saved his ass, and now he wants to beat you up for it. That's pretty good. At least the dog's okay. Yeah. Yeah, that's it. Is pets. Anytime a building burns, that's the hardest part. Pets disappear. You can't find. Oh my gosh, folks. Oh my gosh. I'm going to put this person up here at the top. Look at who we have.
Hey guys.
Granny, sweetheart.
I'm driving now, so if you can hear me, I'm going to get me something to eat because I don't want nobody to whoop my butt.
I'll beat your ass.
So if it gets a little noisy, just mute me.
She's got permission to get as noisy as she wants. The rest of you two down there, shut up.
Now
Shut
look,
up, Sty.
that's a badass woman right there.
Mm-hmm.
Right there. Look at that.
Yep.
Tough old bird, she said.
Did you flip me off?
No.
No, she gave you the thumbs up.
Well, I was about to get out there and fuck her up.
This is a thumb. This is a flip.
Yeah.
See, she did flip me off. Just keep your eye on the road.
So did you get some of that non-salty steaming Mike wanted you to partake in, Granny?
I guess I'm just going to eat whatever I can get. What the heck?
Okay.
You only live once.
Yeah.
I keep forgetting to change gears. I'm not used to driving this. See, this is a 97 Jeep Cherokee, okay?
Holy shit.
We bought this thing probably almost 10 years ago for $150. It sat for 5 years. After that 5 years, I got tired of not having a spare vehicle when it broke down. So, and plus the fact that the city made me take it down to my other place because they said it was junk and couldn't sit in the yard. So I got it towed down there and I fixed it. And I said I was going to have it back home within a month. I missed it by a few days, but I had it back home real quick. Put a new fuel pump in it, put a brake line on it. got some new tires for it, and then took it and got it running, got the sticker and everything, and she's been on the road ever since.
Yeah, be careful of the mobile vehicles. They're not good for sitting. That brake line, I know those things can just right out sitting there not doing anything.
Yeah,
They're better off being used than not being used, you know?
Yep, I replaced the brake line, and I've been driving it ever since. It's, I don't know. I've known y'all since I've done that. It's been doing great.
Good.
It's got issues. It leaks oil, you know, it leaks this, it leaks that, and it don't shift gears. It needs some modulators in the transmission, which I could fix. That wouldn't be that hard, because all you got to do is drop the pan and change these 2 units in it.
Sounds like Sty. He's pretty leaky too.
You know, Phil, you really
his dipstick's leaking all the time, I hear.
how much sex can you have in one night? Because I'm going to tell you again, go fuck yourself.
Well, it depends on how long your night is.
That's it. Yeah, Phil's just, boy, he's got a busy night.
Sty started in on me, and Mike did too, so you just got me riled up.
Yeah, I don't think you can catch up with me and Mike, though. Yeah. Granny, girl, boy, this is the longest day you've seen in a long time, isn't it?
Well, yes, it is. And I'm kind of thinking and hoping that this is going to be the worst day of the whole thing.
Yeah.
The major shock of everything. And the fact that my husband's doing better, that helps me a lot.
Yep.
There you go. That lifts our hearts a bit, too. Yeah.
Yeah, because once he got up to Morgantown, that's a much better hospital and stuff. And the doctor, oh my God, she's freaking fantastic.
That's good.
She is freaking fantastic. She called and left me a message. I called her back, and she took her time on the phone with me, and she was so pleasant and even funny. I don't even know if these people are open. Huh.
Drive that fucking Jeep through the front. You'll get what you want.
Yeah, drive it right. Yeah, drive. I thought it was drive-through. Yeah.
There's cars in the lot.
Boy, I am just amazed all day today. You have so many people that love and care about you, girl.
I'm saying that, Stein, and I tell you what, it helps a lot. The prayers, everything.
Now, you don't get the response we've been seeing all day today without, whether you realize it or not, without earning it. I mean,
yeah, I want 2 fish fillets and just plain. I don't want no cheese, no tartar sauce, no nothing.
And a big semen shake.
2.
Give me a Whopper.
Yeah, nothing on them, just the bread and the fish. And I want
Can I have some chicken nuggets, please?
and a large order of fries with no salt.
I want a
Do you
bottle
serve beer?
I had enough salt. I had enough salt on the way here.
Thank you.
Can I get a?
That's what to know I'm going to get.
She'll get up there and they'll say that'll be $45.90. What? Well, here's everything you guys were ordering. Holy shit!
She's gonna get to the
I
window.
don't like
the
carrying cash.
Yeah, she's gonna get to the window. The guy's gonna be like, "I'll have your semen in a minute, ma'am."
That's it. Yeah, I'm working on it. Sorry, ma'am, but the semen machine is broke down right now.
Oh, that was awesome.
That was fun.
Got everybody streamed today, but there was so much going on.
Oh yes. Nobody expected you to be there when you popped up on mics, sweetheart. You know, just to be able to see you was enough. I mean, I couldn't imagine.
That was a keep me sane moment.
And we were glad that you could do that.
I don't even know who was around me then or anything. I'll just know I just needed something to get me away.
Yep.
That's when your daughter brought you the jacket. That's all that.
Yep. Now that's my natural daughter.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh God, there's light in here. Oh,
There's light in here.
That's okay. There was light in the front yard this morning when you went on live too.
Yeah, there were, yeah. Sunlight, lots of it.
Yeah.
Shut up.
And Granny,
You better go back and watch my stream.
Shut up, y'all.
Yep.
remember that picture you sent me a long time ago, Granny?
Yep.
And I told you could be kin to my wife.
Yep.
That's at the end of my Get Her Done Granny video today.
Oh,
Yeah. You got a lot of video and live streams to catch up on, that's for sure.
Yeah, yeah.
how much?
Damn, that cup of semen was expensive.
Yeah, right?
God, yeah. That's less. That's a lot less than they give the guy that makes them there down at the bank. You know, the semen bank.
Yeah. That's that special hillbilly group.
That's the Spank Bank.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
So in West Virginia, they got to go through a lot of semen before they can find any good stuff.
Thank you.
Yeah, you know, it's funny. I mean, Scrappy, you got a good point. Did she turn around and say, "Do you guys want anything?" No.
No, didn't ask us shit.
No.
I'm over here choking on dry Ritz crackers.
Yep.
She's
I-
eating.
Okay. Here.
I'm hungry as
Oh,
shit
yeah.
now.
Mike.
I already got that. Dang.
I'm feeling really hungry. Oh
Mhm.
yeah.
I got a bellyache. I'm so hungry.
That's
I've been eating all day too.
yeah. I want to thank everybody for showing up. I'm not going to run my members thing. All my members know they're appreciated. This is all about Granny tonight, but I want to thank all you folks. 46 folks hanging out in the house. We've been averaging between 40 and 50 folks all night. So it's been a great night. Everybody's over here supporting Granny, and that's what I wanted to see, you know.
Yep.
And everybody's showing the love, you know. It's awesome.
B lady, that would be like a 3-day playlist.
Yeah, remember, we're all here for Granny, not you, Sty, or you.
Fuck
Mike.
yourself. There you
We're
go.
not here for you, Sty.
Hey.
I tell you what, you gotta be sore by now.
What?
Hold up. Don't say shit to me because I have all Granny's money.
That's true.
So you better watch it because I won't give her a penny. I'll keep it all. I'll buy hookers and drugs.
I gotta inform you. of
Hookers and
something.
blow.
Now, Mike.
No, you know I ain't gonna do that.
I gotta inform you of something, Mike.
What?
This individual that called me this afternoon and wanted to know the situation because he doesn't know Granny, but really wanted to help her out. He just wanted to make sure she's going to get plenty of the money that he donates if it goes through GoFundMe. And I reassured him. And he says, if I find out that money went to anybody but her, he says, you're on my death list.
Mike.
He says, I'll find the son of a bitch.
Oh, give it.
Oh.
Give me you can give me my address, phone number, all that shit. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah. I know you're ready to go.
Let's put a simple. Let's make it simple, guys. I would trust Mike with my life, and I don't. There's not a lot of people I would trust like that.
And the thing is we know Mike so well that he's so full of shit. You know, he can talk to him. Oh, I got all of Granny's money.
Granny's like 110 years old. How much life does she have left to trust me with?
That is true.
More than you got
it's
left
like
if you
that.
keep it up.
You know, it's like that. I have 102.
She's gonna live longer than you if you keep it up.
It's a very valuable time that I got left. Very valuable.
You hear that?
Phil,
I don't know what Bill's doing.
quit showing us your sticky socks.
I was just kind of organizing them so I could put them on here by the door when I walk out. Was she cackling about up there?
What?
What are you bitching
What?
about?
Dennis,
Well, you didn't get nothing on it. You got a plain fish
Canoe.
sandwich.
Canoe Hounds saw that and he's going, he had to plug in there nice buns. Yeah.
Oh yeah, nice buns, Granny.
Nice buns, Granny.
Nice buns, Granny.
Buns of steel, baby.
Real nice, Dennis. Real nice.
Why would you try to do that, Groovy Lava Squirrel Medic?
Trying to sober up from my stream. Right.
If anybody thinks I'm being inappropriate, this isn't being inappropriate. This is just trying to keep myself sane.
Trying to keep your sanity. Got it.
Yeah.
And if you don't like it, then just go away. I'm sorry.
Yeah, sometimes you gotta laugh to keep from crying, right?
All right.
Got to keep my mind clear and straight so I can take care of everything he's took care of.
Yeah.
That's right.
Sometimes a good dose of insanity is what keeps us sane, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, women
Yeah.
are odd
Very
because
insurance guys
she is gonna keep herself occupied with everything she's got to take care of.
get the van fixed.
Sorry. She's gonna keep her mind occupied with everybody else and everything else she's got to take care of. And then a week or so from now, when she's got a minute to think about it, she's gonna break down and cry.
I'm too busy.
That's the way my wife would. My wife would cry, but when we had our problems in this summer, you know, everything she did for everyone else and everything, I just kept her sane. And when it was all done and she had a minute to sit down, it was tough. Cried and cried and cried and cried and cried.
Yeah. Yeah.
No,
Yep.
what you went through was a lot worse, Bill.
Yeah, that's done and over with, you know.
I know, honey.
Life.
That was a whole lot worse. I know, I understand. I think the main thing is clean up. Jesus God.
Oh, here we go with the. Here goes the neighborhood. Why the heck haven't you got your camera running down there? You bump. There he showed himself, but okay.
Well,
We let him up here and
how rough I look right now. Look at this.
Yeah, nice hairline there.
mm-hmm.
What do you got
Yeah.
going on? Hey, it's not as bad as mine.
Yeah.
That's why I wear a hat.
It won't be long. You have to shave that head and grow a gray beard. Look homeless.
Yeah, put some sunglasses on and look like a big old penis.
Whenever you guys were tormenting Granny in the drive-through window, I just thought of all my friends in the car.
Tormenting Granny. Who was tormenting Granny?
No, we were just trying to order.
We were just trying to order for money.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hungry.
yeah, hungry.
I got a heated blanket, right? And I put it on.
On
I
what?
get up to go get a drink, and I come back, and my cat has the whole blanket, and I've got like 2 inches of it.
So what you do is you take the end of the blanket and you go.
Yeah,
Oh, you go.
and end of cat issue. Yeah,
I mean, it's like
Just wrap
like
the cat up
a-
in the blanket. In about 15 minutes, you have almond chicken.
we had a cat one time. We had a heating pad. It was a pretty good size one, like 2 by 2 feet. It was a good size heating pad. And I got up. I had it for my back when I had busted my back. I had gotten up and gone to the bathroom, and then I'm coming down the hallway, and all of a sudden I hear "Meow!" And I thought, "What the fuck?" And I get in the living room. There on the couch is the heating pad with this big old brown scorch mark in it. And my wife said, "You should have seen that shit." The cat got up there, and it wasn't a declawed cat. Started making butter on that heating pad, like that heat, and it's just sitting there going back. And finally, one of them claws got into the wires and lit that cat's paw up. That cat flew off the thing. She said, "Oh yeah, there was smoke and sparks." She said, "I said, well, is the cat okay?" She says, "I was laughing so hard I couldn't check." So I had
that's
to
like in that's in National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation.
Oh, when it's
The cat
showing the
goes-
Christmas lights. Yeah. It smells like fried pussycat.
Welcome back, Shane. Granny, you up there farting?
If you can't find it, grind it.
Right.
That's right.
I put my window down, crazy.
Oh, is that what that was?
Yeah, you want me to do it again?
Nope.
Good Lord. We know it's your vibrator.
It's a Jeep. Hey guys, it's a Jeep thing. You
No,
wouldn't
that
understand.
can burn up.
No, she don't. She's not
You know
using
what
the
she
wood
said?
stove in
You know
the
what
shack.
she said? She said her vibrator burned up.
There it is.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh god.
You sure you can't go in there and save it?
Right.
I don't know. I'm not making that comment.
Now you got you got an electric heater in the shack, right, Granny?
Kiss my ass, Sty.
I'll take that as a no.
Yeah, I got one in there.
You got no electricity to hook it up to.
Yeah, the power to the property's off, guys.
She's delirious.
You ought to
Yeah.
just put one of
I
those.
do
Now-
have a propane heater, though.
Hey, is that the propane heater we saw in the picture sitting outside of Sally?
It's a lot like that one.
Please be careful tonight, Granny.
now, Granny, I'm-
always-
Granny,
I know, but geez.
Granny, I am assuming that my blanket was in the fire, right?
No,
No,
it's in the building.
it's
It's in the shed.
it's in the shed. Oh, cool. Yeah, you curl up in that thing. Keep warm, girl.
Curl up, wrap yourself.
All I had to do was click to purchase it. It was all set up because I was going to ask you if it didn't survive the fire, you would have had another one on its way.
See, Granny, you messed up. I would have
Should have
said,
said no, right?
That shit burnt up.
Well, the problem is if I bought her a blanket, that's less I could put in GoFundMe. So it would have been a wash anyway.
Yeah.
I don't care if she wants the GoFundMe money to be a blanket. That I'd leave it up to her. I know better than to argue with her.
I have folks sharing my video for helping get her Granny her car going to put it on. I don't get that.
Yeah, that doesn't sound like
Yeah,
English to me there, B lady.
That
You're
sounds
gonna rely on Sty's warmth tonight.
And,
the word confused.
everybody's asking about sending me stuff right now. No, we don't need stuff sent. Like I said, my girls are with my daughter, and she's already got a lady who's just went through all her clothes and given it to them, and she had a lot of clothes. and
Yeah.
my done went and got them all the toiletries they need and stuff like that. And the neighbors here gave them shoes. So everything's kind of slowly coming together. If I start accumulating things, then it's going to be hard for storage and stuff like that because I've got nowhere to put it.
Right.
That will come later. Later, I'll say, hey, we kind of need this.
Right.
Yeah. The thing
That's
is,
what
Granny,
I've been telling people.
yeah, and the thing is, Granny, don't be
shut up.
proud. Take what people are offering you.
I am.
You're in need, so don't
Yes.
be stubborn and bullheaded. Just say thank you, and
Yes.
you don't even have to say thank you. Just take the shit.
Yes,
That's right.
Just take the shit. Say why
Yep.
didn't you do this sooner? Why you gotta make me wait 3 weeks?
Some lady
Yeah.
drove by somebody I don't
Yeah.
even know, and she handed us $50. Never seen the lady, don't know nothing, but she just handed it to
I mean,
us.
there's still some good people out there,
That's it. Is something like this brings out the good in a lot of people that you just don't know, and they're in the background, they're quiet, and they see you in a tragic situation, and they just randomly want to help. They just want to help because they know what they can relate to what you're going through, and they don't want to see you suffer. So, like Mike said, don't turn people away.
Nope.
It's great because I've been telling people the same thing: is don't go there. Don't send a bunch of stuff there. She has nowhere to put it, and she doesn't need you there because we know Granny enough. She'll be more worried about you than you probably are about her. So let her get through this for a while, and then see what she needs. Then see
I'm
what.
no woman, I'm setting my ways.
Yeah.
Oh,
Hey,
Running
good.
Water, welcome, Running Water. Good to see you, buddy.
Yeah.
You drippy dick.
I'm just glad my husband's feeling better, that he's actually responded to that that doctor.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Because he couldn't talk because he's got a breathing tube in, and she got him to, nod his head and everything. She asked him to squeeze her hand. He did all that. And if you had seen him when you left here, I didn't think he was coming home. And I thought even if they did keep him breathing, I thought he might be brain dead. So I'm really glad that he's got responses. That is, you guys keep praying, because I think your prayers has helped more than anything with that.
Yep.
When they took him out of the house and put him up on the hill, and I got up there, he was not there. He was gone. He was trying to breathe, and all he was doing was heaving. He was not breathing. It was just he was making heaving things, and he just gone. He was limp. He was gray, and I was really scared that he had lost oxygen. So keep your prayers. That's really important too.
Yep. We keep stressing it. We keep stressing it to people that the prayers are just like money. I mean, they're gold. They're gold, because that's what he needs, is those prayers. I mean, that's what's going to get him through. That's right.
Our bread kennels.
Hey, Killdeer. Hi.
What's up, Killdeer?
What a bunch of wonderful folks out here. I want to thank every one of you for being here again, showing your support for Granny.
And the thing is, there's people in this chat that have been since this morning when I did my 5-hour stream.
They're fact.
And they just went from stream to stream to stream.
Yep.
All day. And it's just awesome.
Been following all these people all day. They want to be here. They want to be here for Granny, and that's what counts. And like, not right now, 48 people in the house. I mean, yeah. And it's like I said, it's been staying that way, over 40 constantly. There's a lot of people, they just want to be here. And they've all, just so you're aware, Granny, Mike, I've been having Mike keep them updated, so they know what's going on. And a lot of people didn't know what happened. So we had Mike keep them updated. And they're still here. Mm-hmm. They all know the story. The news is out. The news is over. But they didn't go anywhere. They stuck it out. They're staying here. And it's because they want to be here for you, Granny. They killed her. That gives me a little more hope and faith in mankind, for God's sake. It is wonderful.
I'm glad they're here.
In this whole world of division and everybody, just so much hate out there, and then we see this many people that gather in one place. Oh, Eileen, and just so you're aware, Granny, every chat that comes, every super chat or super sticker that comes in tonight, Eileen just gave you $10. Love you, Granny. That whole $10, not 7 of it, not YouTube's contribution. The whole $10 is going to be going to your GoFundMe. So these folks have been super chatting tonight. I guaranteed them 100% of what they super chat is going to the GoFundMe. So there's been a lot of love shown tonight that way. So it's been all across the board. There's a Patreon pirate for Granny, $20 for Granny. That is awesome. That is beautiful. That is beautiful.
We do appreciate you guys super chatting, but keep it. And I know Sty is making up the difference.
But I lose 30%.
You are giving YouTube 30%.
Yeah, YouTube. So it's 130% of what you give is going out. Just so you're aware, YouTube's making money off your contributions. If you make them directly to the GoFundMe, Granny gets the money, gets the money, but YouTube doesn't.
Yeah.
And so keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. All I am tonight on this stream is a middleman. I'm just a middleman. You know, sure, I'm picking up the 30%, but I've got some money set aside for the GoFundMe, a second contribution that I'm using to match this stuff, you know, because I don't want anybody super chatting and having just a piece of it go over there. No.
Oh yeah, and you said something about pet, how y'all treat it when you done pets.
Yep.
They just left them in there.
I can't believe that. I just
I'm the one that found Oliver, where I showed him the trace outline of him.
Yeah, I didn't show that to anybody.
It was bad enough finding Oliver, but then I had to go back in there for something, and that was there, and I didn't even think of that being there, and that just floored me. That just stopped me dead in my tracks.
Yeah. I didn't show anybody that, Granny.
I know.
You know, well, I got to thank our fire chief for the fire department I was on for that, because he was such an animal lover that we were required, and we went through training how to handle the pets as if they were family members. You know, they were treated as casualties in the fire, and Mike described Oliver's outline. Right now, one of our fires, the family members would not have seen that because we would have covered that spot. We would have covered that spot.
So it was my daughter who picked the cat up before I went in there, and she didn't see it, you know, because she was busy with Oliver. And then I walked in, and that was there, and it was like,
okay. So Oliver was there. They didn't even bring him out.
No, they left him there.
Oh no!
They said what somebody heard him say was there was a fat cat in the bathroom.
Oh. Oh. Yeah. Yeah.
Nicholas, do you want some live?
What is that?
That would be like going in a house and saying there's a fat Phil in the bathroom.
Hey, fuck
Well,
you, Mike.
that's kind of understandable. You know, that's
usually because I'm in the bathroom taking a big Mike in the toilet.
Right.
Here we go. The boys are at it again. God, I gotta learn not to put the two of them in the back seat.
Hey,
together.
I'm not in that family.
I was here first.
I was here first.
What'd you say, Granny? Like, I don't know if you said something or not.
Yeah. Do you want something?
Do you want some livestock?
Livestock.
Oh, at your trailer?
Granny's asking if you want any livestock, Nicholas.
She's got livestock. That's going to be difficult to tend to them now, isn't it, Granny?
Right now, yeah.
I'm going to get rid of them all, and I'll give them to you if you want them.
Would you rather me have them, or is it?
I would rather you have them as to give them to some idiot who's not going to care for them.
Yeah.
And if I could figure out some way to give you my huts, I would.
Rent yourself a flatbed U-Haul trailer. You can haul at least one hut back.
Definitely have to talk to my mom on it.
Yeah, the duck hut would be worth hauling back. I put a lot of.
Well, the chicken coop is.
Yep.
It's bigger than my entire room.
Yeah.
He'll move into the chicken coop and just leave Tom and the chickens in his room.
I've got one rooster and 10 hens. I've got a female grayish colored, slate colored turkey. She's not real old. I've got a goose. I don't know how many ducks I got.
Good thing that that didn't happen. That you don't keep those animals around your house, or your goose would have been cooked.
Yeah, I know.
Well,
That would have been good.
Wah.
All the chickens are laying. The ducks lay. I got a whole lot of girl ducks that lay. The goose, I
absolutely, Rebecca. Absolutely.
don't know if the goose
Yeah.
is big or
Share it
male.
everywhere, Rebecca. You share that everywhere.
I think that's Phil's problem. He needs to get laid. You know.
And I am serious, Nick.
Who'd want that fat fuck laying on top of him?
Well, I'll have to talk to Mom because I know I won't be around too much. But she takes good care, but I know that when we lose them, it gets harder and harder.
Yeah.
And, you know, they're all older now. You know, I didn't know if we wanted to have any more or not, you know.
Sorry.
Well, these aren't
we-
that old, so
We get so, I mean, our hens now, they're 11,
yeah.
you know, and my ducks are old, and, you know, we're down to not so many, but it gets harder and harder losing them.
I know.
And, you know, I'm getting older, so I'm not around as much, and
Listen to this kid. I'm getting older.
I know. Little prick, 14 years old.
Yeah,
Little
well,
fucker.
you know, I got my truck, and I was going to travel and stuff, and
Oh, yeah.
That is a lot
Yeah.
of responsibility to leave on your mom. It is.
Nicholas is
Yeah, Michael Morant, that's great. Thanks for being here. And yes, Granny's the best. She's
well, I'm saying, and like now, I just, you know, I got my truck now, and you know, I don't leave too much here for Mom to watch while I go on little trips and stuff. And like I said, we talked before I wasn't gonna get any more, you know, hens
Just
or
a thought.
yeah. See, but I feel bad because you know that helps
Well-
you out knowing that they're, you know.
well,
good.
and that's it. You know, you can do what you can do. You can't do more than that, you know. And
Yeah.
Granny understands that. So don't
Be
feel
lady- be
bad,
lady.
Nick. Don't feel bad.
Bee lady, pay attention. She just told you how many chickens and goose and everything else. She just got done rattling it all off.
That's
Hey,
it.
don't talk to me lady like that.
Come on.
Who the hell are you
Don't-
talking to?
I got
You're gonna
one
get
chickens, one rooster. I got one goose. I don't know if it's male or female. I got one slate-colored turkey. She's young,
That's free.
and I got a whole bunch of ducks.
Whole bunch of ducks.
bunch of ducks. She's got a bunch of ducks.
Fuck
A
it.
herd. She don't have a flock of ducks. She's got a
You don't know
herd.
anyone around you that has just pet chickens and things?
Yeah, not in West Virginia.
Night, Nick Jones.
Hey,
They
Nick.
don't feed their animals good around here, Nick.
Hey, Barefoot Adventures. That's Fred,
Hey,
right?
Adventures. Good to see you.
You know,
Yeah.
around here, there's, you know, a lot of people that they have kids, so they have a little chicken coop in the yard and
Yeah.
have them, but man, I just can't take any more losing pets. It gets worse.
Damn, bee lady.
Excuse me.
Who just said she had chickens?
You would love this like turkey.
Any chickens? Yeah.
You would love that turkey, Nicholas.
I don't know what's wrong with the bee lady. Her speakers.
Nicholas is loving enough turkeys. He don't need another turkey to love.
No.
Everybody always needs a turkey love.
Yeah, we all love you. Teresa, we love you too.
Hey, Teresa.
Oh, Teresa. Teresa, girl. Oh my gosh.
Sty's
Look
gonna
at
go broke here covering the 30%.
Look at that. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I'll tell you what, I'm cool with it. You're eating up my GoFundMe budget. That's cool. Because that's where it's gonna go anyway. I just don't like YouTube making money off of one of my friends' tragedies. You know? That's the only thing that bothers me when I see a super chat is YouTube, you didn't earn it.
Yeah.
That all belongs.
Bee lady.
What?
Dennis, you have a
Say-
good
I'm
one.
giving you a hard
I'm
time,
not
Bee lady.
talking everything spicy anymore.
Just giving you a hard time, Liz. I love you.
You better watch yourself.
Yeah. Dennis is leaving out.
But of course, she probably didn't hear me just say that because she's not paying attention very well. So
Dennis is leaving.
Yep.
Hey,
Need to head out. Tell Granny I'll be praying for her and her hubby. Much love, Granny.
Thank
there
you.
you go.
From
Thank-
Canoe Hound.
Thank
That's
you.
from Canoe
Dennis.
Hound.
Why is NBA still in here? Jesus Christ.
Hey, MBA can be in here all he wants.
No, he
Behavior. Yes, he can. You
I
just
was
stop
here
it now.
first.
You
I
stop
was
it
here
now.
I was
You
here
stop it.
Cans and glue
oh,
ball.
you guys just got beard jealousy. That's all.
That's see, I don't.
Yeah, you
That's
do.
why he can be here. He can be here, man. I wish I was his age and I had that beard. Yeah, no shit.
Phil got
Yeah.
his belly.
Huh?
Phil's got his belly.
Got his belly.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got his belly.
Phil's always pissing somebody off. Yes, he is.
That-
man.
The yeah, MBA's beard's 2 feet long,
Yeah.
and Phil's
MBA
belly is 2 feet around.
B Lady wrote a book. Let's see. Sty North with 19 acres and an acre pond, 4 barns, so we can do it. I need to talk. Ask hubby. Don't want them to go to anyone. We are zoned agriculture. Put them in a pot.
I ain't got no pot to put them in.
Oh, you can't be that attached to those damn things.
To the pots.
Pot.
She had all of her pots burned up. You know, and that's the thing too is
I'm gonna have to get-
all of her camping gear burnt up. I mean,
Love it.
I'm gonna need you to. I'm gonna need to have you send her those 2 skillets I sent you, Sty.
what?
Oh no, my cast iron skillets are fine. They can handle anything.
I just had a hot steamy poo and it looks like Mike.
What?
You know what, Nick Jones? You can go fuck yourself.
Oh,
You big headed frickin'.
hi, Sherry McMillan. Good to see you, girl.
Hi,
Good
Sherry.
to see ya.
Jerry.
Nick, you're an ass.
Oh God. I hope they got my medicine tomorrow.
I hope so too.
Yeah, they better.
Right.
They better,
better.
damn it.
We find out I can survive without it and tell them all to go flying off the cliff.
Oh shit.
The-
Well, I'm gonna leave my phone on all night, Granny. So if you need to chat or whatever, maybe I'll answer. I don't know.
And like I said, if you need any help, like moving stuff or anything, I can come down. I'm free.
Well,
and he brings his own housing with him. You know,
Yeah.
he's got his choices of tents and yeah.
But he ain't got no shed.
Mm.
I still got a shed.
Yeah.
Still got a shed. Yeah,
I'm not-
I wondered right away. Oh no, did her shed go? Oh no.
I'm not completely homeless.
I was a little concerned because if my sticker got burned up, she ain't getting another one.
No, I got your sticker.
All right.
But
As long as you got my schnicker.
Hey, I got your
Thanks
sticker.
thanks for putting that up there, Phil. That's a good reminder to folks. Thank you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Ann's been
Yeah, compared to the great reminder of Granny had her house burned down.
That's-
Thank you.
Mark.
Thank you.
That's your fault, Nicholas.
Wifey, you're muted. Yeah.
I mean,
I don't care.
why don't you put in a banner what happened so people will quit asking what happened? Okay.
House burnt
Granny
down.
had her house burned down. I mean, Jesus Christ, look at that. Let's help out, get her done, Granny. And all we've talked about is the tragedy she went through. And just because people aren't listening, they're here. Mike describes everything from beginning to end, and it is in 2 minutes, and it's what happened to Granny. And you look at who's asking, and you're going, you left a message on there, a comment, before we just described it all. And now you leave a message right after asking us to describe it. And it gets to the point where it's like, okay, Nick's saying they keep asking. So I put that down there. Granny had her house burned down. Period.
Well, I was gonna on my live streams get ready to put in the bottom. I'm 18. I live in Pennsylvania because that's
I live with my mom.
Right?
I live with my
My
mom.
mom and a turkey.
You're doing a live stream, Nicholas?
What is it?
Are you doing a live stream?
Not tonight, no.
Oh, good, because I really can't. My eyes can't focus on any more blurriness. And
See what I said?
Yes,
See what
I am
I
that
said?
kid with the 70 subscriber video. Yes.
See what I was just telling you guys over there in the chat. Cheesehead Chris pops in and says, "Sty, did you say something?"
right.
See, yeah, you don't pay any damn attention to me anyway. I try to be a help for Granny, and
Well, Granny.
Well, Granny's house burns down and we still can't see Granny. She's still in the dark on the
I
lapel.
turned the light up some. It didn't help.
yeah,
Hey, Granny.
Hmm.
This is how much people love you.
Oh
Yep.
my God.
yep,
There you go, and it's still going.
it's still going. It's
And
still
that's
going.
for 11 hours. So
And
you're making good money per hour.
Granny, don't be put back or surprised or anything. But I'm encouraging all the YouTube streamers, creators out there, keep mentioning this situation for at least the next week. Keep it fresh on people's minds, because this doesn't go away in a day. So we want to remind people, at least for the full next week, that this tragedy has occurred. And then, as far as I'm concerned, keep it going and so we can have updates and have you say, okay, this has happened, this has happened. We really want to know that you're doing okay, girl.
Yep.
What's the temperature there, Granny?
40 below.
Dear.
42?
42 below.
Jesus Christ.
2 below. What? Did you say 2 below?
42.
It's 34.
She gonna be down there.
34.
She gonna be in the damn duck coop. Snuggling.
Snuggling up with all them ducks.
Yeah, but you know what, Granny? Don't get sick. You don't
Yeah.
need pneumonia or any of that crap either. So
The only
Exactly.
thing I'm worried about is what everybody else is worried about.
Just stay away from the fireball tonight, okay, Aunt Granny?
I don't
Oh
want
yeah.
no.
No.
She'll be passed out on the floor.
talking about the alcohol, Granny. That fireball, not
Yeah, I know.
Just make sure that shit vented.
Yeah, and the last thing we need is Granny passing out and having an electric heater that doesn't work. You know.
It wasn't working that night either.
Comments I got on my video when I did the space heater camping, and I plugged it into the extension cord.
Yes. Run an extension cord out to his tent. I'm roughing it.
Big time.
You know, guys, I have swallowed my pride. This is bad. This is really bad.
yeah, it is.
I wouldn't wish this on my worst enemy. It's bad. I mean, everything's gone.
Yep.
And I'm sorry the coverage that I've got's not gonna rebuild my home.
Well, that's why we're here trying to help you, Granny.
That's it. That's
So
it.
I do. I appreciate every single solid penny. You know,
The last thing you need to worry about right now is money.
yeah.
Exactly.
But when you
You're-
get all straightened out, I am gonna need a 1099.
You're just an ass.
That's no problem. I'll get it for you.
But no, that GoFundMe's gonna be up there for a while.
OG Son's having a drink for you there, Granny. Yeah.
Again?
Good.
Again.
That fucker's been drinking for hours.
Still. Yeah. OG Son's still drinking for you.
Yeah, I get a hotel too for her,
Yeah.
but doesn't want to leave.
It's just gotta find something for you to be more secure.
Right.
You can't be in your shed, and you can't be.
It's like someone else couldn't watch over at least there,
Well,
Right.
that's why I wish I was closer, because heck, yeah, I wouldn't think twice. I'd pop my truck tent up, and I'd park that damn truck right by close to the house, and yep. Granny,
Right now-
you go stay in a motel, and I'll just camp out here, and we won't have no bullshit.
I was starting.
But right now, I want to be in the shed. That's, I can kind of. I don't.
I mean, that's your choice. Just, I don't need to.
If you're with somebody, they're all talking and they want to talk about everything. And like here, I can come in here, I can talk to you guys, and then I can leave. You
Right.
know, if I'm at somebody else's house, then I'm there.
You're
You're
captive.
stuck. Yeah, you're stuck. You're stuck.
Yeah, and I can't think and I can't sort these things out. That's my daughter and I were talking. She's going to get a dumpster when they release everything to be cleaned up. And she's got like 5 different fellas who's going to help tear it down and get it hauled to the dump.
Uh-huh.
We're thinking of things like that. Now,
Your insurance is going to cover all that.
That, yeah, if I do that, there's not going to be anything left. That goes in with the coverage. So I've got to think about everything that's going to cost money. And anything that takes away from what little bit of insurance we got, that takes away from the replacement of a new home.
Right.
So, I can't hire a contractor to do that. It's going to be ridiculous, crazy expensive. So my daughter's, she's going to have that and volunteers, and they're talking about getting somebody they know, a contractor to come in and help with doing the base of the, whatever you call it when you put up a house and you got to have
The foundation.
the foundation, and get that stuff ready and do it at minimal, very minimal cost. And they might even be able to get it donated, because at some point the structure is going to have to go up, and the structure is going to be what's going to take a lot of money. I mean, you can't build a house,
Well, that's it. Is the insured value doesn't match the reconstruction.
Right.
And I've reconstructed burned homes.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Probably 7, I believe 7 of them over the years, and on insurance claims. And usually the insurance claim falls about at 60% of total reconstruction costs.
Right. And you got to think you've got to get the land leveled out again because it's made a big mess. You got to redo the piping. You can't leave the same water pipes that were there when it burnt, because you don't know what kind of damage, because that was one hot fire, y'all. Hot
No, they take it right down to the ground and start over. And and you're doing it right, Granny. I know people. I understand how people think about it. That's a lot of burden, but you're doing it right.
Yeah.
You're saving the demolition costs.
Yeah.
That puts a lot of money back into total cost to construct the house.
Yeah.
Most rebuilds, you've got anywhere from $4 to $10 grand for demolition.
Yeah.
So if you put that back into what you can build the house with, you get more house for the money you'll have available. So you're doing the right thing.
When you look at it, you got to rerun all the gas pipes. You got to rerun all the water pipes. You got to rerun the electricity. And this house is old, so the electricity is going to have to be run different. It's not going to be up to code the way it was running. We have to bury the lines this time. Everything like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they couldn't put a mobile home there, could they?
I don't know if the city will even allow it.
I was going to say, I'll bet you, because she's within city limits, that you can't put a modular in place. Most cities don't allow modulars anymore.
And if that's the case, then I don't know what I'm going to do, because I'm going to be screwed.
And that's the thing is,
I have to clean up this mess, or the city will clean it up, and they'll just take the lot, and that's it. It's gone.
Yeah,
See, my brain's been all this stuff's been going on today. This is what I've been dealing with today. That and trying to get a vehicle to be able to drive.
But you up there trying to do the demolition. You could seriously hurt yourself. You could fall through that floor.
I'm
because
not
of the-
going to. There's people who are
Yeah.
qualified.
well, they
for it.
could too. Who's liable if someone hurts
They're
themselves?
donating their service, and there's not going to be liability things like
Yep.
that.
Yep. Because she's not hiring them to do a thing. They're on their own accord, and you can get the only thing you can nail somebody for on liability is literal liability. You did something that caused their injury.
Yeah, they're going to be volunteering a lot of their services.
The bee lady, yeah, you're reading things into it. She does own the lot. But if the city comes in and does that demolition and cleanup, she'll end up losing that lot because they're going to expect her to pay for that demolition and or turn over the lot. And she wouldn't have much choice. I mean, because they're going to charge her 3 times of what we would pay to have it done. So
Right.
So yeah, it's the thing is when you go to rebuild, Granny, if you build just a standard home and you keep everything standard, not a lot of tricked up options, I think you can get the cost of reconstruction really down and under control. And then as time goes, trick it out and do the fancier things to it. But
Yeah.
one thing I do have to say, girl, and I really want to stress this to you. This is the day it happened. This isn't the day you're going to fix it.
I know.
Okay? So you're not going to fix it in a week.
I know that.
So for your own sake, girl, try to recover from the shock and the tragedy. And don't worry about where it's going to go yet. You've got time. You've got time.
That's part of my way of.
Right. You want to get it done.
No, it's not that I want to get it done right away, but it's my way. I'm using my mind instead of stressing and worrying and thinking about it all. I'm using my mind to think about the solutions that we're going to have to go to. Making notes on my computer. We're going to have to do this. So I've got everything.
Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. As long as you're not worrying yourself over it, just use it like you said. You're building a to-do list, and it preoccupies you, so you don't have to. Like you said, you don't want to be stuck at a house with people 24/7.
I'm building myself a realistic to-do list.
Right.
You know.
And I'll bet you'll fix and tweak and alter that a dozen times in the next few weeks. But might as well get started on it if it occupies you and keeps you busy. And,
And see if the Salvation Army or the Red Cross knows anybody that can help you with the demolition and help you with that stuff, since that's one of the things you're worried about. So.
And they do have a lot of resources, and she can make plans for those things, and like I said, she can alter those plans. If the Red Cross says, "Oh, well, we can provide this," she can say, "Well, that's on my plan list. I'll scratch it off. They're going to do it."
Yeah, let them do whatever they're willing to do.
Hi, sweetie.
I'm trying to get all that stuff straight in my mind, because this isn't exactly something that.
No, not an everyday event, is it, girl? It's not something that happens all the time where you're prepared.
I've got a normal troubleshooting thing, and this is kind of like a troubleshooting session in my brain. What I'm going through, and it keeps me from thinking about my pets. It keeps me thinking about the loss. It's just stuff. The pets weren't just stuff, but everything else was just stuff. And you know what? We have too much stuff. So we don't have too much stuff. That is the nature of people. And I don't want too much stuff anymore. I don't want it. I want it simplified. I'm 66 freaking years old. I don't need it fancy. I just need comfort. That's all.
And I totally understand you there. My moving into this little one bedroom apartment, and I struggle to not have too much stuff anymore. And then I
Yeah.
got people giving me shit. And it's like, quit giving me stuff. I don't want all of this stuff. I don't need a lot of that stuff, you know?
Who was that comedian who talked about stuff? He's a heck of a comedian. He passed away. I
I
can't.
don't know which one it was.
You know what? I appreciate when I get sent stuff, but it does, you know, like it gets too cluttered.
yeah.
And it gets on your mind, and you don't want to even clean your room because it's so. Like yesterday, I come in, I took all my pelts off the wall, took pictures down, and
Well, that's like I said early on Mike's stream early today. I said, yeah, I'll have to do it tomorrow, but I've got so many Amazon boxes stacked up over here. I got a trail going to my kitchen. I got at least 35 Amazon boxes sitting
we
there.
haven't, but it's for the cats.
Thank God Amazon uses too big a box for the items. So that big pile of boxes, total items, I can set on the one end of my couch. But God almighty, all them damn boxes, I got to get rid of all them damn boxes. And I look at everything I got and I'm going, well, it's nice stuff, but most of it I didn't need, you know, and it doesn't take long to reclutter, you know, and that's it is, yeah, someday, Granny, we'll talk about it because I've been through that a couple of times in my lifetime, and where we lost everything. Where everything we owned was in the trunk of a car and in a 14-foot fishing boat.
Yeah.
Everything we owned. Family of 6, and that's all we got, and no house, you know.
Yeah.
And then we ended up with a 2-story, 4-bedroom Victorian home packed full of shit.
Oh God.
And I had to rent 2 storage units to move all that crap into so we could move into a 2-bedroom apartment. And the 2-bedroom apartment was full, plus 2 storage units. Where did we get all that shit? We didn't have nothing 10 years earlier.
It just accumulates, you know.
It does. It comes back. It comes back. It just takes time. And it's scary. It's scary at first, but it all comes back.
You know, the just the stuff's not important. There will be some things that's gonna probably make me a little sad. Things that I realize is one that,
Right. Heirloom type things.
you know, I've got letters from my mother that she wrote me that she was boyfriend, and he come in years later and give them to me. She died when I was 3, and
Wow.
I got these letters, and they are so neat. And I hope they're okay. They were towards the back of the house, so I'm hoping those are still okay.
Oh, I hope so. I hope so.
So they have your house boarded up right now?
Nope.
No.
They don't have a rope around it. One of those police ropes. They didn't do nothing.
Put the fire out and went home.
Yep.
That's got me. My head's just spinning on that.
And I thought for sure that my Jeep was going to burn because the bushes in the front of my house were on fire. I could see the handle on the Jeep trying to melt the light, not the handle, one of the side lights. And I was begging that guy. I said, "Can y'all not just push those plans out real fast before my Jeep catches on fire?" I said, "This is the only vehicle I've got left. Do you know?" He said, "Get out of the way and go over there."
Oh my God.
I was
Garbage.
I
It
was
would have took 3 seconds to put those 2 bushes out.
I was telling these guys now, like with Sally, even Sally, if we would have pulled in there, the department I was on, if we would have pulled in there and saw Sally sitting there, even if the front end had some damage already to it, we wouldn't care. First thing we would do is one of our smaller rigs would pull up back into that driveway. Guy would be underneath it, throw a hook over the ass end of that thing. We would have hooked it up to the truck and drug it out in the street. Sitting there in park, we would have drugged the tires. We would have drugged that truck right out in the street just to save the truck.
Yeah.
And your Jeep, damn right. Where was the perimeter control and the firefighting? There's some issues that I've heard that. How I got a question. How did a couple of firemen stay behind after they declared the fire out? Did a couple of firemen stay behind for the rest of the day?
No.
See, oh Jesus!
I know it got restarted.
Exactly. Every single fire in 15 years, we had 2 men on the scene for a minimum of 12 hours after it was called out. The fire's out, 12 hours, 2 men on the scene. And they were 2 6-hour shifts. Because we had houses reignite within 12 hours.
Yeah.
And I was wondering about that earlier today, and I thought, I get a chance, I'll ask you if they left a couple men behind. And they shouldn't have left until 8 o'clock tonight, you know.
Yeah.
So they just went, dumped water on, didn't even help with your pets, didn't care about any of your stuff.
No.
Yeah.
That's
They
garbage.
showed up, pissed on the fire, and went home. I don't like that.
And so much for the community around you helping.
Mhm.
I mean, you're by yourself now, but you're holding it.
And he was like, "Hey guys, like, do you have insurance? Do you have how much insurance you got?" I'm like, "I don't know. My husband takes care of that."
And
What's that got to do with anything?
the fireman was asking you that?
Yeah.
Oh, I would have told him, you need to go fuck yourself. It's none of your goddamn business whether I'm insured or not. That's not your job. Nobody, show me your card that you're with the insurance company. Then I'll talk to you. Otherwise, it's none of your damn business.
Years old. I set my house on fire when I was asleep and almost killed my husband and killed all my pets. You know, what the hell? It's been a rough day, y'all.
You know, when they're doing their benefit dinners, you should just go and start flipping tables.
Oops, my medicine burned up. I don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah. There is a pill for that, but they burnt up in my house.
Hey, Crystal, how you doing, girl?
I'd do anything to get back to the community.
Thanks for having a stream for Granny today. We appreciate it.
Yes, thank you very much. So many people streaming today. It was awesome. Loved it.
You know, around here, the fire hall, it's like if you're not in their clique, they don't really care that much.
Oh man,
Who left?
Phil pushed the button again.
He can stay gone. Nobody likes him anyway.
I was waiting for something from Mike. He's been quiet.
I'm just tired.
Thank you guys. I had a million phone calls coming in, a million messages. I finally just got things slowed down to where I can actually do something.
Yeah, I tried to stress to people, you know, that people are asking questions that it's nobody's business. It doesn't have anything to do with us caring about Granny. You know, that's what we're here to do. We don't need to be pounded for information that none of us would know anyway. That's personal to Granny. If she wants to share it, she'll share it. And then I told people, and don't be constantly hammering her with text messages and the like, pounding her for information. She's got enough to deal with. And today is the day it happened.
I don't know. I think maybe just doing that, because I had to clear out my voicemail, and checking all that stuff did kind of keep my mind off of things.
It had to have kept you busy, I'm sure.
But my brain will work overtime if I let it.
That's it. Is a person can only handle just so much, and it gets so overburdening.
That's it, Buddy Weiser, George Carlin.
Yep, George Carlin. Yep. Yeah. His stuff routine. I've been sitting here kind of thinking about it. Yeah.
I love that guy.
Everybody and their stuff, you know.
They got stuff. They got to get something to put their stuff in. And then
Right. Yeah. I got so much stuff. I had to get stuff to put the stuff in so I could get more stuff.
I'll be right back, Sam.
Okay.
He couldn't give a shit about the rest of us. Of
Don't
course.
leave me.
It's so good to see you, Sam.
Well, it's good to see you guys too. I had to come on and tell Granny I love her and I'm supporting her in any way I can. And yeah, we're all praying for you and your family right now. So
Thank you, Sam. Love you too, girl.
Right now we got a sandwich on the screen.
Ah. Yeah, I pushed the wrong button again. Oh shit! It's a shit sandwich now.
Nice.
I don't belong here.
Behave yourselves in the back seat, you all three of you boys.
I told you I'm not in that family.
Someone
Hey,
stuck the bologna right in the middle.
Mike's got a baked.
Mike,
He's
give
got
it up
one of
for
his
Dad.
baked eggs. His baked eggs. I like them baked eggs. That's a great idea, man. I'm
eggs.
doing that tomorrow. I'm doing it tomorrow.
Baked.
It
I
works.
Yeah.
was gonna try it tonight.
You take the whole damn egg, put it in a muffin pan, just like 6 muffin
Yeah.
pan. Put 6 raw eggs in the shell in the pan.
You do one.
Put it in the oven for 325 for 25 minutes. See, Mike, I paid attention,
Mike, you need to
and they
make things.
come out just like a hard-boiled egg, but they're awesome hard-boiled eggs.
He mumbled, and I thought he said put them on the counter and heat the house to 350.
Yeah, well,
Oh no.
you overcooked them, Granny.
oh,
You done burnt the eggs.
That's
That
bad.
was
Yeah,
bad.
and Mike,
Oh, it's
you
Mike's
And look,
fault.
Look,
It's Mike's fault.
they peel like super easy too.
Look at that.
Mike, you got me to go and get. I went and got pickled eggs. After.
got-
Pickled eggs, you retard.
I got a
I like
dozen.
pickled eggs.
I got a dozen fresh jumbo size eggs in there. Yep, I'm doing them tomorrow.
I mean, the only thing
You
you
know-
get is when a shell gets a little hot, it'll put that little brown spot on there. But look at it's a perfectly hard-boiled egg made in the oven.
Did you put salt on it?
None. I can't eat salt, you piece of shit.
Or
I can't eat. I can't eat salt. I eat shit.
what about pepper?
I can eat a pepper.
But
No,
she gets mad sometimes. So yeah.
Well, look at that.
We pickled eggs. I do.
Yeah.
Pickled onions.
I
yeah.
love that idea. And I was picturing, oh, you must have to put water in each one of those cup things in the pan, and he said, no, you just put the egg in the
Yeah.
and you just make
You
it.
know what? R5 on Facebook, she had it posted, so I was like, whenever I see something stupid on Facebook, I go try it. Well, this one worked.
Uh-huh.
The reason
Yeah.
Phil looks confused because he doesn't know you're supposed to take the shell off.
I make yeah.
What was it? What's that all about? It's so much time consumed.
gross.
Uh
I wonder what a hard-boiled egg with the shell on would taste like.
huh.
It'd probably be better. Because you don't have the old booger taste.
You don't have the booger
There's
taste.
not,
eh?
there's not much taste to all of it, really. There isn't.
And you don't get that, when you hard-boil an egg in water, you kind of get like that rubbery taste. Yeah,
Yeah.
this here, it's like right out of chicken's ass.
Right
Now-
out of the chicken's ass. The word
Now-
I live by.
I'm taking his word for it, man. Yeah.
I
Take a
eat
couple of my chickens, you can really get them right out the ass.
So Mike's been taking chickens and going, oh, and getting it right out of the ass.
Well,
Yeah.
I told him the only way you're getting a hard boiled egg out of a chicken's ass is if you cook the chicken first, and then you get the egg out of the chicken. Yeah, that means you're cooking the whole damn chicken without gutting them.
Yeah. Hey, Granny, why don't you try that tomorrow? You got chickens?
You got chickens. She
Put a
got no
lighter-
oven. She got no oven.
That's true.
Put a lighter under their ass.
Oh, put a lighter under their ass. Terrible. What a bunch of terrible characters, boy.
What are you gonna do?
Yeah, I'm making a
will.
couple of pans of them eggs tomorrow. I'm gonna have egg salad and I'm gonna have deviled eggs.
There you go.
Darn right. Darn
I don't
right.
like hard boiled eggs.
Hey, Will. What's up, buddy?
Oh, my new microphone system come in finally. It took forever. It was on back order.
Your what?
A new microphone system. So
Oh.
no one can complain about the wind anymore.
I thought Colin was peeing on the tree.
Oh, so
Yeah,
you're
I
gonna be
thought it
more,
was-
so you're gonna be more like a big YouTuber now and have good Wi-Fi and a good microphone.
Okay, buddy. No, the Wi-Fi's not yet until Starlink
No.
gets here. And I'm turning the back of my truck into a camper, so I'll be able to have it like a Wi-Fi mobile spot in that or something.
There you go.
The
Wish my
No.
cat would let me take the heated blanket.
his cat won't
Well,
let him have the
Well,
blanket.
who's the pussy in this thing if you can't have the heated blanket, huh?
Right.
Uh-huh.
You know who's in charge?
Yeah.
Well, you don't got
It's
one on.
not Nicholas.
Just have like having a little wife.
B David said she loves all the latest toys, Nick.
Hey, Jadzia, how are you, girl?
Hey, Jadzia.
Well, I didn't show. I just got a metal detector a bit ago. Like a month ago, I got a bunch, and then this thing got here. But I get way too ahead, and I spend money. But now I've got it down. I don't, because I just get crazy with it.
Yeah, I got a brand new metal detector. Hasn't been used yet. I've had it for 2 years. And I got brand new snowshoes that are 3 years old now, never been used. I'm hoping before I die, I get to use each of them. That's
My head races. And it's like, if you don't get this now, then you won't get it, and then
that's how you end up with all that shit. Yeah.
yeah, no, and that's why I stopped.
People are giving you stuff. You're buying stuff. You get, yeah.
Yeah, and at the same time, I'm telling myself not to do it, and I do. And it's like, oh my god.
Do it. Do it.
Boy,
Shit,
I hate.
thought of something.
Huh.
I bet I can't unlock my doors.
On what?
We had to break into the Jeep today because I don't have the key. This key ain't going to work to unlock these doors.
Oh, yeah, you might
Is
want to
there-
check that.
Is there any of those box inside? You just pull up?
Climb out the window. Leave the window up.
I'm glad I thought of that because if I'd have got out of here and locked my doors, everything would have been locked in again.
Yeah.
I've been locked out.
I'm going to let you gals keep these guys in line. I'll be right back.
The
Oh,
firefighters, see,
Good luck.
What?
firefighters would see her in there jumping around, declare her dead.
Oh, jeez. Yeah. Frickin'.
I don't know.
Right.
Things like that you don't think about.
So you only have an ignition key, Granny?
I've got an ignition key now because we changed the switch. That ain't going to unlock the doors. The keys aren't the same. I mean, if it was like that, anybody could unlock another person's door.
Park your Jeep right by your shed,
Oh yeah, that's a good idea.
and then you'll hear when the door opens or it drives down the street.
Mm-hmm.
You could have a baby monitor right in the middle out there, and then have it in the shed.
Except she's got no electricity.
Baby
Oh.
monitors run on a battery, you moron.
Okay. Well, I'm kind of done.
So
So
how do you get through life? For real.
We didn't have
Well-
any baby monitors. We actually watched our kids.
Oh.
So which way do I want to go down into the yard? Do I want to go down? No, I can't go down over the hill because there's a swing set.
Don't run over the couch. That would suck.
Yeah, because all them springs will tear up my tires.
Right.
That's all that's left of the couch springs.
Hey, hi Sam.
Hello.
I didn't see you up there.
Okay.
It's like, what is this crazy neighbor lady doing?
where did you order food from, Granny?
I went and got me a couple fish sandwiches at McDonald's.
McDonald's?
Yeah,
You can't eat McDonald's. That's no good for you.
Oh, fudge. No, I ain't going through there. There's roofing laying out in the yard.
Gun it.
No, I got good tires on this thing.
Granny, I got tire money. You're good. Go ahead.
No.
You're good, Granny.
Yeah, I got to do some cleanup before I can do that.
Oh, Granny.
I'll get my mic out there.
What are we gonna do with you?
I got this really nice mailbox thing my daughter got me and put up so I can still get my mail here this week.
Well, that's good. Hey, so you don't have to worry about. You'll have plenty of bills. Good.
Yeah, right.
Hey, Granny,
Hey,
on your
what?
van,
What?
on your van, when you financed that, you know if you had gap insurance or not?
Yeah, I did.
Good.
What's that do?
That makes sure that you don't owe any money on the van if they total it, and the insurance company doesn't pay more than it's worth.
The insurance don't pay more than it's worth.
No, if the insurance is only going to pay what they say the van's worth, not what you owe. The insurance company doesn't care what you owe on the vehicle. The insurance company is only going to pay what it's worth.
Right,
Okay.
the
If you
market
owe more
value
than
of
what
it.
it's worth, you're responsible for the difference. If you have gap insurance, you're not.
You're
Okay.
covered
Gap
for the whole
insurance, when
thing.
you finance that, that's a good
Well,
thing.
they're talking about going and letting them fix it.
Oh, so the appraiser's going to want, they're going to want, and add some estimates on it before they
Yep.
make their decision.
And
Yeah.
I can choose whoever I want to take it to do it.
Yeah.
I don't know why that's working like that, but it's making me kind of happy because I don't, even if they'd have to run harnessing, it'd still be a lot cheaper than for them to total it.
Yeah.
That's a lot of damage.
Not really. It didn't get past. It melted out the transmission cooler.
Yeah.
Didn't melt the engine radiator.
Well, you know
Right.
that transmission cooler is aluminum. You can scrap that.
Yep.
That fucker. That fucker.
You know that new heater system I put in this other van over here?
Yeah.
It's gone. It just disappeared.
Yeah, all that work in that other van, I thought about that, all the work you put into it.
Oh God.
Yeah.
All of the parts are gone.
So let me ask you a question, Granny.
Huh?
Will you get rid of that van now?
I'm gonna restore it.
Get the fuck out of here! I'm gonna come
At
down
least
to
you
the
get
store
something
you're
for it
at.
now.
I like a good challenge, Mike.
I've been telling her to get rid of that van since day one. Nope. You restore that, and I'll tell you what.
Well, I tell you what, if it hadn't been sitting there, my van would have probably been pulled up closer to the house.
That
Oh,
van's gonna end up in the Smithsonian with its own line of stories with it.
Yeah.
I'm surprised she didn't blame me because there was a time when she had that new van sitting on the street, and I said, "Get it off the street."
Uh-huh.
So now she can blame me for parking it where she parked it.
Yeah. The
Did-
new van used to sit where the Jeep was sitting. Yeah.
Yeah.
It would have been the Jeep that got the front
Right.
end burned instead of the new van.
But
Huh.
when she moved the van and put the Jeep there, the Jeep got hit.
Yeah.
So see, I kind of did her a favor, but I didn't do her a favor.
So
Well,
it's
she
a
should have
two-way.
put the Jeep out there, let it get hit, then put it in the driveway, then put the new van out there.
Yeah.
Shoulda, woulda,
Yeah.
coulda. All water under the bridge.
That's it.
Got to have a positive attitude, people.
That's right. Just flush another worldly shit, right?
Yep.
Just hit that flush lever and let it go. That's
One more time.
the
I gotta plug my laptop in.
Back my Jeep back up.
yeah, don't lock. You talking about the locks on the Jeep? I'm in the room grabbing my thermos here, and I thought, locks. Damn running water's running around with a key fob to my truck.
Oh,
I got to get that back from him. That bugger.
If anyone tries to take anything, Granny, just floor it.
Right.
Yeah, that's the way it's been going, Samantha, all day.
Yeah, he said he was going to do an after party, Sam. So
Yeah.
Well, after after the stream. Come on, man. We don't know when this is going to be over with.
That's it. You know,
All right.
You know, and we can move this over. So we'll keep that in mind.
True.
I just got to look at a couple things here. It's just that we've got quite the crew here.
Yeah, everybody's being so supportive and hanging out. Yeah, it's amazing how many people have shown support and
And I hate to turn so many people away from my.
Heck no.
Yeah. People. Some of the best people. I mean, they're all people we see most of the time, but not all the time.
Yeah.
And it's like everybody showed up tonight. It's just like everybody wanted to be together and kind of share, hopefully be able to share some of the burden, of the misfortune of one of our family members. And,
you're talking serious now, and then you look at Spicy's icon.
Yeah. For Spicy, that's serious. He's blowing smoke out his ass.
I just love our community because everybody seems to be able to pull together during hard times. It's
right.
It's amazing.
That's it. And tonight it's been fun. It's been fun because everybody's been there. Everybody's sad about what happened, but everybody's trying to keep the mood up. And that's the tough part when you have a tragedy happen, is just trying to keep your mood up.
Try not to explode inside yourself.
That's right. Yeah,
you don't. Got a whole list of all kinds of feelings that I've experienced today, and it's totally crazy.
That's it. I can just imagine your roller coaster of emotions today, Granny.
You want to hear one funny? I was coming back from the hospital. I got a ride up there with one of my boys, and then he had to go, and I was up there with my husband. Well, I couldn't go in there. I was worried about the girls down here, and I didn't have shoes on. I didn't have any shoes when I went outside the house. And my neighbor gave me a blanket because it was cold, and I didn't have a coat. So I'm walking back from the hospital down to my house, down Main Street, and I've got a blanket wrapped around me, and I'm walking in my sock feet. My daughter said she rolled up on me, and she said I look worse than even a homeless person.
That's it. The homeless people seeing you going by are going, "Hey, we got it good. We got it really good. Look at her. We're in good shape."
I was still a mess because my hair hadn't been brushed. I was covered with soot.
I mean, oh my gosh. Well, there you go. You made some other people
if you
feel
think about it, there's
better.
Probably somebody went past me and videoed me today. I guarantee you, and I would love to find that video.
Well, that had to have been good.
Oh my gosh.
Well, there you go.
I hope if they did, they go viral. That would be so funny.
Yeah. But there you go. I love you, girl. There you go. You're the victim of this. And we just, we feel for you, but we're not the victims in this. You are. And there you are, finding something positive, funny, something good out of the day.
I'm just walking down the street, numb to everything, not even thinking about how I looked or nothing.
And I don't know what it is, girl, but that is so you. I can just, it doesn't surprise me. That is so you. Oh yeah, I didn't have no shoes, and I had this blanket. I had to get down the street, so off I went. You know, that's so you. That's so you.
So y'all have rolled up on me today. Y'all are like, oh, what's that?
Yeah.
The lady done got out of the insane asylum.
That stuff doesn't matter when you're going through, hardships like this. Like, no way.
Yeah.
It's the last thing you think about. Yeah.
If anyone slows down, you ought to just like start running at them.
Just turn around and start.
Hey, oh, you want to give me a ride? Oh yeah.
Let me in there.
Really, you're gonna give me a ride, please?
That's funny.
All of a sudden, you hear all the locks click, click, and the windows are all up. No.
Locks.
Yeah.
Right.
Sorry, lady. No.
Oh, funny.
I changed my mind. No. Well, it would have been really nice if people would have. You should have been carrying like an empty McDonald's drink glass, drink cup. The people would have been stuffing money in that as you're taking your walk home. That's Thank you. They're all thinking there she could buy a bottle for tonight. That old homeless hag's gonna go drink it up. You just watch.
Scoping the house.
Thank you.
Go carry it around.
I figured I could have scared a few kids if they'd have come walking up the road. Poor babies, I'm glad they didn't.
Yeah. It's hard to imagine, but sometimes it takes total loss to actually realize what you've really got.
True.
I mean, look at all these people, Granny. They all love you. Man. You kind of assume it on a normal day, but this proves it. And
I don't know what to say. Honestly, I know is I appreciate it more than you can imagine.
That and that's it. Is nobody here expects anything in return. Just you. We just want you. Just you to be you. And we'll do whatever we have to help you make yourself whole and be you. That's it.
And the rest of you guys shut up and quit talking so much.
Yeah, I know. They're so damn noisy. I can't put up with them.
I'm going to have a year's worth of talking right here in this one stream. I'm not going to be able to talk for another year now.
That's it. You're gonna lose your voice.
Yeah, I mean, we've actually had an opportunity to hear Granny for once.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Granny's like me. She sits back, takes it all in, and then chimes in when it's necessary.
Yeah.
Oh,
I talked about that earlier tonight. That just having Granny on a stream, and she doesn't say anything for hours. She's just back there. She'll wave at people. She'll say hi to people here and there. But then towards the tail end of the stream, all of a sudden she drops a one-liner that's got everybody busted in half, laughing their ass off. And it's like, where the hell did that come from? And she don't need to say nothing all night. As long as she has that one-liner, she drops because it's worth gold. It's worth gold. Yeah. Yeah. I would not trade this community away for anything in life. I wouldn't do that.
I'm so quiet. Growing up, I had this girlfriend, and I swear to God, she couldn't keep her mouth shut. And it used to drive me crazy. And I can't freaking stand that now. And I growing up, when I was little, I learned this. Sometimes it's better just keep your mouth shut and listen. And so that's why I'm so quiet, because I listen. I remember things that people say that goes on, and I listen.
Same
See-
here. Like I growing up, not saying too much, and people wonder why. It's because all the chatter would just get to you like a nerve, just,
And it's women do talk a lot. Some men do too, but women do kind of talk a lot. And
That's
it's
why I learned to do my own hair, because I hate going to the beauty shop.
Yeah.
Because the freaking non-laying hens in there just it's like nope.
that happened. Then this yep, okay.
Can you do that? Can you do that again, Sam?
Don't talk.
Can you do that again? Do that again.
Oh, stop.
Oh, you stop. Do it again. You wanna.
Which part?
Yeah, that part.
Okay.
You wanna.
That worked for me. I'll be right back.
Do it again. You wanna. I like that. That's
He's
Like,
so
just
bad.
creepy.
So when does
it's creepy.
this personal disaster headache crap go away?
There you go.
Couple
It's
months.
like that Mr. Misty brain freeze, man.
Oh yeah, I got a
And
good
breathe.
Mr. right now.
Another
That's
job
it.
well done.
Boy, you are quick.
Well,
But
little bit more. Her face will just be a little bit more red. Give her a minute.
Dollars.
Give her a minute. It's coming. It's coming. There it is. Look. Don't take much.
Joe W., it was awesome that you were here tonight showing your support for Granny. You are a dear friend. You have a good night, buddy.
Good night,
Good night,
Joe.
Joe.
Thank you, Joe.
Love you guys. Love you,
There you
Joe.
go.
Oh God.
Come back, Sam.
She got to wait for the color to get out of her face.
Right.
Oh yeah, look at that face.
That's creepy.
That's a face that only your
That's what
dead
nightmares are made
grandmother
of.
could love. The I don't talk much unless I'm
Lordy.
filming. Then I go crazy. You're talking about people that don't have much to say. My sister is that way. And I was talking to my brother-in-law on the phone today, and I go, and by the way, how's my sis? Is she okay? And I could hear her way across their house, we're doing good. And I go, holy shit, that's the most I heard from her in a year. It shocked the hell out of me that she yelled out, we're doing good. Because she's one, and we always asked her, don't you have something to say? No. Well, why not? Here's your chance. Say something. She goes, now I'm in shock. I can't say anything. What are you in shock about? That you people shut up long enough for me to say something. So, no, I'll just continue being quiet. She was always that way. The quiet one. But look out for them, because when you piss them off, oh, they're not so quiet. Yeah. Those quiet ones, you get them pissed off, and it's a whole different world, boy.
Yeah.
That's why I told them on the stream too. I said, I love the moments when the only time you really hear Granny say a lot is when she's dropping that one-liner or you pissed her off. Then you're going to hear it. And I love it. It's one of those. Granny, you're one of those people. I love it when you get pissed off. I just love it. You're so good at it. Yeah.
you just set people straight, and that's just the fucking way it is. And I just sit back and I go, yes, yes,
No,
yes.
but I watched Unhinged. I'm not going to go road rage crazy on nobody.
Yeah.
Because I watched Unhinged, and I think he'd be a little bit hard for me to handle.
Yeah. Me too. I mean,
If anybody hasn't watched that movie, y'all need to watch it.
I try to convince people, man. I'm surprised you're the first one out of the bunch that come back and said, "Yeah, I watched it."
It will give you a new opinion of people road raging on each other or being arguing between cars. You need to just watch Unhinged.
Yeah.
I scared the crap out of one person. They were following me, and I was in the little Toyota we have. They were following me for about 2 miles, and they were right on my butt, and I was going 500 at speed limit because there was tons of deer out. It was pitch black. Every time a car would pass, they'd turn their high beams off, and then they turn it back on when they're behind me.
Ugh.
Get it for about a mile. So I got fed up. I pulled into this inlet road, and they took off. I did a half donut, flew out of there, and I was right on his butt. And he blew through a stop sign because he must have been that scared. Because I was right on him. But I get mad when they do that with the lights because I got these chintzy old lights. And they've got these super bright high beams. Just being annoying.
Well,
That's when I get mad.
You take toothpaste to those lens covers of those headlights and clear them up somewhat.
Yeah, cleans them up. Yeah.
Toothpaste. You can do it with turtle wax too, but toothpaste, something
Works
most
good.
everybody's got in the house if they brush their teeth, and you can clean those lenses of your headlights.
Yeah. If you got the plastic lenses, it works great.
It's
Yeah.
a temporary fix.
Some halons in it. Aren't they called halons instead of halo or something?
Halen. Yeah.
Yeah.
Halogens.
Yeah.
You're right, Eileen. He needs to do it, but he can't do that here.
I can't do that here, there, Eileen. Hold on, I bet I can. Hold on a minute.
You could share it. You could share screen it, and I could pop
That's
it
what
up.
I'm working on. That's what I'm working on.
And you could just leave it down there in case we need it once in a while, you know. But that's I keep forgetting you're a little bit StreamYard challenged sometimes.
No, it just took me a second to think of it when she said it.
That's
My initial reaction was no, I can't. But then
while we're waiting, I gotta give a special shout out to Eileen for Lou the Fam. Eileen has been in every stream today. She's been posting that link constantly through the stream. She stuck it out for everybody, all for Granny. Eileen, you have been one of the finest assets we've had today. And love you, girl. Love what you've done. Thank you.
Well, shit.
My heart.
I'm sorry, who was that?
Eileen.
Eileen. Do I know her? Does she have a channel?
Go back.
I'm fucking hilarious, man.
Just finish your nap.
Thank you.
You know, yeah.
I'll be right back.
Bring his ass up on the panel.
Let me get my nap in. Hold on.
I'm telling everybody, I'm bringing this guy up that's been doing panels all day for Granny, and he's just really wore out. I bring him up, and he's sleeping. Yeah.
Well, let me tell you a little story. About half hour ago, I was sitting here nodding off.
I believe it. I believe it.
That's why I was so quiet.
That's.
Oh, I hear it.
That ain't helping us at all. I don't see it. I don't see it down in my.
At least you get a copyright out of it, Sty.
I don't.
Nobody cares what you do. Shut up.
I get a copyright strike. I'm going to say. I understand, except that everything Spicy plays it on every one of his streams.
Oh no! We don't never
Here's
get
his link. Here's his link, and I hope that you're not treating me any different than you do him. Wonder what would happen.
Now he's dragging his feet. I'm not going to share that with him. That son of a bitch.
Huh.
Can't do it, eh?
I'm probably trying to share it the wrong way. Video file.
Right.
There you go.
There it is. Something popped up in the basement. There it is. This one's for Granny.
You got a tendency for taking all your clothes off. Oh man, hot damn, you got a body like. Oh man, hot damn, I'm falling hard like. I like it. Oh man, hot damn, you got a body like. I like it.
There you go, Granny.
God, now tell you right. That's up right there.
Now, wait a minute. You can't be doing that to Granny because she ain't got no clean panties.
Not like he's got any clean panties half the time, anyways.
Yeah, can't get them any dirtier, right?
I can't stand that Jason.
I'm gonna have to send Granny some drawers.
That's yeah. There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll
There
be
you go.
interested if you get a copyright on that because many times where I played that, never once have I gotten anything on that.
Sure. I'm not worried about it. Heck, the ad revenue for this stream is yeah. Oh yeah, I looked at last month's ad revenue, and it was a good month for views. You know, a lot of views. Oh yeah, I managed to break $20.
Yeah.
I hit $20.58. I think it was.
I need to borrow 10 of that.
You need to what?
Borrow 10 of that. I need to borrow
That's
$10 of that 20. Quit being so damn cheap.
Well, you know,
Your ass.
you know, I do loan out like that, but
10
can
for
you
20.
afford? Yeah, 10 for 20. And I get it within a week, or it compounds.
Yeah.
New week, another 10. New week, another 10. And until then, you're blocked from the channel, of course. Until I
Oh, is that all it takes? Really?
that's yeah. So he wants to borrow that 10 right now. I want to
And
borrow
when you
that
get
10.
when you get a 100-pound box in the mail, don't be crying.
I'm worried about that. You know that
You never know. You never know when it'll pop up.
them heavy damn boxes.
Speaking of popping up, hi Sam.
Oh Jesus! Shit's
Get them hormones under control.
Oh, me?
Well, you got him scratching too.
yeah.
My balls itch. Leave me alone.
Ah,
Yeah, you don't have to be some biochemist to make hormones. The easiest way to make a hormone: wipe your dick on her curtains.
Make a hormone you don't pay her.
Does that work? How much-
Oh no, that they do more than moan if you don't pay them.
That's terrible. Terrible. I tell you, terrible.
Well, I got it from you.
You did not.
I did too.
You're lying.
Doesn't matter. If I say it often enough, they'll believe it. Right?
They ain't gonna believe it.
Right. Where's your mask, damn it? No masks in Texas or Mississippi.
Yeah. So that's gonna be 2 fucking empty states.
It's going to be 2 empty states. I don't want them to. I want them to leave the mask mandate in Wisconsin
mine's out.
at least for a couple more months, because them buggers won't come in here to inspect my apartment or nothing during that mask mandate. They go, no, we don't want to come into your place. No, they get rid of the mask mandate, then it's going to be, we want to check your shit out. Well, if they
Well,
wait,
I sure hope that I don't get in trouble now because my mask's burnt up.
that's right.
The bee
Damn
ladies
right.
masked, and I had enough masks to last me for the rest of the year.
Well, here's what you do, Granny. You go over there to a piece of wood, rub your hand on it, and you make a mask. You draw one on there.
People stay away from me.
Black
Permanent
mask.
mask. Right? Just don't go out in the rain.
So now there'd be no shoes, ash on her face.
Right. Got an ash mask.
Ash mask.
Ash mask. Say that. Say that.
Ash mask. Say that 10 times as fast.
Ash mask. No
Ash
shoes.
mask.
Yeah.
Yeah, I already messed up.
Ash mask. Ah, fuck it.
Ash
Oh.
mask. What?
Oh, in April they're gonna go no masks.
You know, I feel sorry for one of my friends. She was a waitress, and here in Michigan they had 25% capacity. Well, then they had to just carry out. So it was a Coney Island. She worked there for like 15 years. So they got everybody over and they said, we're closing up. We're done. We can't survive. So they shut it down. She lost her job. They sold the place, and now the governor put it at 50% for restaurants. So she could have still, they could have still stayed in business, and they could have stayed just above water, but yeah. So stupid shit like that.
Just didn't make it.
No. So now she's out of a job, and
Hey,
And-
everybody! I want to let everybody know. In 10 minutes, we're going to wrap this up. Okay, just so everybody knows, we're going to wrap this up. And
Mike knows how to talk for 10 minutes.
and then when we wrap it up, Groovy Lava Squirrel is streaming. We'll run over there and raid them. Okay? Yeah.
Good. That'll give me time to go dig a hole and take a piss.
There you go.
Oh, I'll go dig a hole.
Why you gotta dig a hole?
No, Granny, just go in front of the fire hall.
Why do you have to shit out those fish sandwiches? Do a video.
Oh, Jesus.
Did you ask for extra napkins with your fish sandwiches?
I never imagined
with McDonald's. They always give you plenty.
I never imagined
Anything else on it? Just fish and bread.
I never imagined a shit in the woods video coming from Get Her Done Granny. But boy, that'd be getting her done. Yeah.
That would be shit. Yeah, but that would be a shit in the yard. It wouldn't be a
No,
shit
it'd be like the last title nut for the weak stomach. After it,
So yeah, what you do is just you crap in that McDonald's bag and you take it down to the fire hall and you tell him I got something for the fire chief. When he comes out, you hand it to him. You tell him I heard you're trying to figure out what caused the fire. Here's my stool sample to make sure I didn't.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah. Inspect that and tell me how it happened.
Well, the real inspector, what are they called? The fire chief, the
Fire marshal.
Yeah, he's already been here and he's already ruled it an accident. So
Yeah.
and actually he has already talked to the house insurance people and he's told them you might as well just write it all off because it was an accident and there's nothing left.
Right.
So that
That's good. That's good. That's good. That means whatever their final report will be, if they think it was electrical or something of that nature, it's still going to be classified as not caused by the homeowner.
Yeah, I think it was electrical. And
yeah, insurance company's not going to challenge it at all if he's taken that position already. Yeah.
Yeah.
You said it started on the porch?
They don't know exactly where because the whole porch is gutted.
Right.
And there is old wiring that runs up at the top of the porch. And when I went out and tried to look to where the fire was, there was plastic falling on my head from all the vinyl on top
My
of the
first thought when you said that was like maybe old wire into one of the lights on the porch.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Could be a lot of things that, yeah. Overheated light switch or socket. There's all kinds of
The
things.
wiring is, this house is 100 years old, and I figure
Right.
the wiring is at least half that.
Yeah.
Mm.
What
Yeah.
was I going to say? I was going to say something. I forgot. Dang, it's hard to
What happens when you get old?
and senile.
Short out.
Hey, Nick Jones, I kind of agree. Mike looks like Grizzly Adams' love child.
Yeah, I knew he had a thing going with that bear.
Grizzly Adams was a great mountain love child.
Yeah, I know he had something going on with that bear. Yeah.
I think I don't know which one. One of them's supposed to come tomorrow, and I think it might be the one for the van.
Oh, you look, God, he's such a shit, that guy. He didn't like being in the middle of the back seat anymore. That's yeah.
No, I get to.
He was scared.
I need.
He was scared. He was scared I wasn't going to be able to hold it. He was under me.
And then
like
Nick totally disappeared.
Fuck Nick.
There he is. Fuck Nick. He's
Nick
a fuck
sound my
Nick.
type.
That sounds like a new word. Fuck Nick.
Yeah, fuck Nick.
Fuck
Like
Nick.
a beat Nick, but a fuck Nick.
Yeah, he's just a fuck Nick.
Fuck Nick.
God.
I don't think
Only around the campfire.
He's a turkey turkey fuck Nick.
Spicy's scaring me with that knife. Like,
Why?
I don't know. You just look. I don't
Fidgety.
know.
Oh, I got
Yeah.
a knife, dude. Don't worry about it.
I can't wait for him to take his finger off. I'm gonna laugh at him.
He looks like a classic serial killer, don't he?
The finger game.
Yeah, we all got an idea what he does in that basement offline, you know.
Shit.
Yeah. Be quiet in there, because I'm gonna go live,
What the hell?
or you won't be.
I didn't go ask my neighbors for an extension cord, so I'm gonna be without power tonight.
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna knock on their damn door.
Not 11:30 at night. You get blown away.
Your neighbor's gonna let you run power?
Well, I didn't go over there, and they've got
Because
little.
that's a good way to do it. If you got a neighbor close enough by and you got enough extension cord, just ask them, hey, can I plug in? I won't run anything that uses a lot of power. I'll run
They
lights.
don't let you. I'll bring down my battery packs and drop them off.
I know that's what I need, some battery.
I've got a few of them,
Hi, Gary.
and they hold a lot of power.
Gary?
They're solar panels. That probably wouldn't help this time of year, but
400-watt
Yeah,
inverter.
it's dark outside right now.
Yeah, hell, if I was closer, I'd run up and pick up my generator and drop it off to her. That Jenny gets 8 hours on 2.5 gallons of gas, so it's a nice, cheap running generator. And quiet. She'd be able to hear if somebody's getting in her Jeep.
I'd be able to hear that anyway. These doors go.
yeah, the city doesn't care what happened now. But she tries to run a little generator. Hey, you're making too much noise.
Right?
Yeah. How dare you? Noise ordinance, you know?
That's how shit happens.
Yeah. Don't ever think that you're going to make the city happy, you know?
No.
Yeah, that's for sure. Hey, Gary.
Well, I loved it. I just loved it. In the city of Bayfield, which is quite a ways, 25 miles north of me, that town, it's a tourist trap. I mean, it's a port town on Lake Superior. Beautiful town. They got so anal with all of their township ordinances that it got out of control. And then they started with your grass can't be more than 3 1/4 inches tall.
Oh,
And they hired this gal, and that's all she does is drive around town measuring people's lawns and hanging citations on their house, on their door. She went to this one gal's yard and she's like, oh my God, you know, she's got a yardstick. Well, the shit growing in her yard, that woman's yard, came to the top of that yardstick, you know. She's like, you can't have this shit. Put citation on the house. That gal come back and said, I'm not going to pay it. And they said, well, we'll take you to court. She said, good. They went to court, and she had pictures of her whole yard. And she said, that's a professionally landscaped wild garden. My whole yard. That's not a lawn. I'm sure as hell not mowing all those beautiful wild flowers and exotic
wild plants and stuff down. I'm not doing that shit. And I looked at her yard. That sucker's full of thistle bushes with the purple flowers on and shit. You know, it's all garbage. It's all weeds. The court ruled in her favor that the city could not make her damage an actual landscaped garden. And it was her whole freaking yard, and it's on Main Street. So you see all these beautifully groomed yards, and then you see this giant weed patch with a house in the middle. I loved it. I loved it. It backfired on the city.
The problem with here is in like the 1900s, it was really fancy. And a lot of the rich houses are still here. You can tell, I mean, they're massive and old looking. But there used to be a lake, and they broke the dam a while ago, long time ago. And that took away all of the purpose of being rich and staying in this area because it looked nice.
Right.
But they've kept it strict like that,
Yep.
It's
Yeah.
It doesn't make any sense. And that's how you kill a town.
Yep. Hey, can one of you mods out there, Eileen maybe, or somebody, throw Groovy Lava Squirrel's link up there? And
What was the name?
once that link is up there, so you guys can quick pop over there, we'll wrap this up, and you can just do a Sty raid over there with Groovy Lava Squirrel.
I'm not going.
I don't know if I'll pop in, but I won't be able to hang around. I do have to eat more than I did earlier today. There it is. Crazy Ann got it up there. Just boom, boom, boom. That girl's fast. Man, she's sharp.
Damn, Marlene, you're getting slow.
Yeah, you're getting slow. That's yeah.
All day.
Yeah. The
You should probably give Granny a parting gift in the basement.
in the basement. Oh, I get what you're implying. Yeah, this is for Granny, and then we'll say goodbye after this.
You got a tendency for taking all your clothes off. Oh man, hot damn, you got a body like. Oh man, hot damn, I'm falling hard like. I like it. Oh man, hot damn, you got a body like. I like it.
There you go.
That fucking sucked.
And the song doesn't make it any better either. The song's annoying.
If y'all could be in my brain every time I watch that,
I'd have to bring my nitro with me.
Well, let's see here.
I want to thank Mike for being here. He's been here from the very beginning. He wasn't awake when he showed up, but he's been here. He's been here. His presence has been noticed. And I want to thank Phil for showing up, and Nicholas for showing up. Samantha, awesome. She's not showing herself right now. And
God, you just played that clip.
And the star of our show, Get Her Done, Granny. And Granny, all of us send you our love, our prayers, and we're wishing the best for you. And just hang in there, girl.
I love all of y'all, and all of y'all showing the love is helping me more than y'all could possibly know.
We got you. We got you back.
This ain't something somebody should get over by themselves very easily.
No.
Yeah.
And like I'll leave my phone on all night, so if you need to.
Yeah. Don't forget that we're here for you, girl. We're here for you. So we're gonna dance our way out of here, and we're gonna head over to Groovy Lava Squirrel.
I'll be over there.
And they're over there supporting Granny too. So head over there, everybody, and we'll see you there. You all have a very good night.
Thanks again, everybody.
Have a good night. Thanks, guys.
Good night. Thanks, everybody. Love you.